Well, it's too late for that. Howdy, rowdy Cub Scouts. I started the stream. No warning. No warning to my players. We're just going in.
How dare
Hello,
you?
everyone.
All right, now I gotta start my stream. Hold on, fuck.
What? you can't let your viewers miss a freaking second.
Hey, Ray, why are you still thirsting over Hades characters?
Shit.
Excuse me. Oh no. What did I, okay.
Fuck, I gotta change my fucking
Someone didn't change their stream title.
No, I did not. No, I hate it here.
Get fucked.
Damn.
I will.
All right.
No,
So-
hold on,
Just
hold
gives
on.
me an extra second to finish my pizza. Yay!
No, it does not give you extra
I
second.
can't
Fuck
believe
you.
Apis is literally just buying time to finish
He
his
really
pizza.
is. Just gonna put
We
Ultimate
have-
Academy. I
You
don't know
wanna
what the
know?
fuck to put.
You want to know what's worse? My food just got here.
Oh.
I should get food.
It's okay though. I can eat mostly quietly.
That's
Oh
fair.
man. That's a trait that I wish more people had.
Honestly, yeah.
Nom, 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 nom,
Oh,
nom.
Oh my god.
Great.
Viewership down.
Literally all
Oh my
viewership down
gosh.
now.
Oh,
Hold on.
such-
I gotta
such
get you
rudeness.
guys.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my
Apis.
lord.
Please
Is this
stop.
how we're starting the session?
Yeah, apparently
Oh,
this is
yeah.
how we're starting this
You're,
session.
get-
Yeah.
you're getting one formal strike, Apis.
Me me mama moo me mommy moo.
Alright, let's see how many more we can get.
No, please. I beg of you.
Yes, me. Hi, Spawn.
I'm
Hi,
unironically
Spectre. How
begging.
you doing tonight? We're playing a little bit of D&D.
Okay. So,
Unironically,
while we have
beg for your
everyone
life.
here, you go ahead and do that, dear. You go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go
Not
ahead
dear.
and give a quick shout out for everyone who's joining. Hello, everyone. Hi, Nithia. Thank you for checking out the stream. We are doing some Dungeons and Dragons today. As always, I am joined by a cavalcade of lovely players, including Sigbur, Sigbur, Vysserae, House, Divine, or Brant, and Ursa. Strom Leviathan, unfortunately, could not join us today, but we still have plenty of people, and it's gonna be very exciting.
Loser.
Boo.
You can
I'm glad
see
that I
Hey, my
get.
friends. Aw, heck, hold on.
I'm glad that I get top billing in these.
top billing.
Yeah, top
I'm
billing,
I'm literally
100%,
doing
yeah.
it right to left like a manga because I'm a freaking weeb. All right, let's do
Ha,
this.
freak.
Yeah,
Ha! Nerd.
freak.
Got him.
I'm a
Disgusting.
weirdo.
All right, let me
I'm
do
a
this.
creep.
That being said, a fair
What
amount
the
of
hell
stuff
am I
happens.
doing here?
I'm a
I don't
teenage
belong
dirtbag,
here.
I can't wait, y'all.
Oh my
I
god,
was
we're
gonna say, hold on.
all right.
We're awful today.
We should have taken the
We're
last
awful
15
every
minutes.
day.
I'm kind of tired, so
fair.
that I have
Like
no
this.
impulse control.
It's okay. We all know that this stuff
No.
has to go out when, like, the moment I hit go live. Like, it can't
Yeah,
wait
yeah, yeah,
until
yeah.
before then. It's just,
Oh yeah,
it's just the
we
rules.
don't have this
This
as
is.
much before you go live. Once you go live, that's when all of it just erupts.
All right, everyone, bullying starts now.
Yeah.
Ryan Stinky.
Now, people who haven't been bullying
Stinky
me,
poo poo.
you have a chance to get a free inspiration with a wonderful
wow.
recap. Who would like to do some
This is
recap
bullshit.
of last week's session? Because a fair amount of stuff happened in last week's session.
Oh fuck! What did happen last
I
session?
don't remember.
Oh,
I don't
my
remember.
gosh.
I reached my hand into a lion's mouth and
Yeah.
pulled out a bag of death, or
Yeah.
a bag
I-
of devouring. Well, technically it is a bag of
Yeah.
death, and
It's a
then
bag of
Tricky
death,
stuck
yeah.
his hand in the bag while trying to figure it out, and
Tricky.
somehow managed to survive. And
Oh,
so now
oh,
I'm going to use that bag to do crime.
Also, we chased Apis around because Apis wanted to do some magic voodoo, whatever have
Sussy
you, and he-
nonsense.
some sussy nonsense, and he wouldn't let us do it. And like, yeah, we chased him around the dungeon a little bit because he was being mean and not letting us take off the handcuffs with our methods of taking it off.
It's not that I didn't want you guys to. It's that I don't trust you guys to.
That's still basically not wanting us.
I can recap the session in order, probably.
Yeah, please.
All right. Yes.
Okay.
Give us a rundown.
So, following the previous session being a very short session where we finished off the combat with Pen and the like, we rested, and at the end of our rest, or during our rest, we did our best to remove the shackles on Mr. Apis the Bird Man Jenkins. This resulted in a greased up bird, a greased up bug, ring around the rosy, me spending resources to create darkness,
Just a constant snickering.
and Tricky now knows a secret.
Yeah.
After that,
Even
once
know
the
that you know
shackles
the
were
secret.
off, we went off to continue our key hunting journey. We found a room where there were 2 sets of magic arrows because we weren't specific enough. And we had to deal with the consequences of trying to of our actions, consequences of our actions. But we found a set of actual magic arrows and the key, and also a gelatinous cube, which was fed for no
Yeah,
good reason.
Many wooden crates, which is like, I'm gonna have to figure out how valuable, like how much fiber that a gelatinous cube really needs. I'm gonna need to look up. I need to like refer to a veterinarian on that one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I like overdosed him.
You
on
probably
fiber.
did.
We also
Because
grabbed.
what was that, like 3 crates?
It's like 3 to 4
Yeah.
crates, yeah.
3 to 4 crates, 2 bedrolls, and
That's what the gelatinous cube sounds like right now.
Literally.
We also nabbed 3 nerds who did considerable damage to our
It happened again.
casters.
Yeah, they readied spells, and then you guys broke down the door, and it was Apis was like, "Oh hey, what's going on?" Wow! And just like took like 3 like AOE's to the face.
I took 1 direct spell, and then me and Fish dodged the rest like cool kids.
Cool anime
Mhm.
pro tags.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we rushed in and beat the shit out of them.
Yep.
And
And their stupid little dragon head cannon thing didn't even work because they were lying and it was funny.
Mhm.
You called their bluff
Um,
100%.
And then, after returning them to the central chamber, we continued on our way. Failed to we cast Vampiric Tutor. Failed to find locate object.
Mm-mm.
I understand that reference.
Yes, you whiffed.
And so we failed to find the next key in the next wing. However, as we passed by, we heard the screaming of people being angry at each other, and we were going to leave and just let them do their thing, but Dryad was like, "Oh shit, this is like the one."
No,
that
don't
care about."
out me like that, man.
Nah, we outing you.
We were gonna ignore it, and then you said,
uh,
"Oh hey, you hear Pen's voice."
Yeah, I
And then
did. You could have still
fucking
ignored it,
neuron
but
activation.
I was still willing to just keep moving.
that is true. At least one person was still willing. I don't
You
let it.
also you admitted during the session that you were like, "I can't believe that was the one you guys were gonna leave."
Yeah, I know. Listen,
so-
players, you can always predict that your players will be unpredictable. It's the first rule of
True.
DMing.
So
Also,
we
why should we... Oh, you can go.
we went and snuck ourselves in through the front way because we didn't want to go in through the back way, but we did initially. So we tricked Dryad into looking stupid. But yes, we went in through the front way, and we got to watch the scene of Barthelion being a dick, almost pretending to execute Pen, who was pinned under an immovable rod,
That
in
is
order
true.
to try and get Samantha to attack him. Then Samantha didn't attack him, but I brain blasted him, and then Samantha shoved him,
Yep,
and
you gave her an opening.
Samantha's arm is all goopy and evil.
Mhm.
She ran away.
Evil.
She
Yes.
ran away.
Evil stuff, evil shenanigans.
That's basically where we left off.
Eva!
Evil.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Also, Barthelian fell into a spike pit. and
Yeah,
took a lot of-
He may not
that's
be there,
probably
who
a
knows?
fairly important detail.
He
Barthelian
may
fell
or may
into a
not be there, who
pit
knows?
and almost died.
Yeah.
So that was a
Almost.
very good recap. I appreciate that. I'm going to give
Give him a inspiration.
who I'm dangling the inspiration. Who wants the
Give it
inspiration?
to him already.
Who's
Sheesh.
a good bug?
Don't get the song stuck in
Not
my
Alright.
who's
head.
a good bug.
I think
All right.
everyone who shared information should get inspiration.
All right,
I
I'm
also
giving.
think
Tricky
so
for doing the
too.
whole thing should get double inspiration.
Yeah, I also agree
That's
with that.
that's a bit of a stretch. That's a bit of a
I don't
stretch.
think so.
I'm
I'll
going.
take double inspiration.
I'm
I'll be
going
fine
to
with
give.
that.
I'm going to give Sigbur, Vysserae, and Ursa inspiration. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I got inspiration.
Fuck
Apis,
yeah.
Apis, and Kaos. I'm just giving a good time.
Ayo.
In the D&D
threat.
game. All right. So with that being
you try it,
said,
but not
let's
What
like
kind of
that.
the time?
let's go
Yeah, yeah.
ahead. let's go ahead and try to get ourselves back into the mindset of our little being,
That's
because
gonna be a little hard.
we left ourselves. I know. I'm trying to get all the jitters out of the way, because we did leave on quite a dramatic note.
We did.
So I want to take a second and kind of retell a little bit, just a little bit, the moments before we left off the session, to try to like reset the tone, if you guys don't mind.
All right.
So you guys were witnessing the threatening of an execution by Barthelian, as Samantha watched, sort of horrified, but ultimately seemingly helpless. He said, defiantly to her, frustratingly, like, would you let your friends die? Fight me already. And he raised his
Yeah,
sword
I
up.
would.
And
Jokes.
wow,
I would
okay.
not.
Tricky, for tricky reasons, decided to take that opportunity to use his psionic powers to give Barthelian a hell of a headache. He drops his sword and grabs at his temples. What is happening? And then at that moment, Samantha rushes in. Leave her alone, she cries, and pushes him, not knowing that he laid right next to a spiked pit. As he stumbles along and tries, what the? Ah! He falls back, and you can hear the iron of the
Clang.
spikes scrape against his armor, and then you can hear the unmistakable sound of flesh being pierced
Ooh.
as he grunts, and everyone sort of runs out to look down at him. Oh my God, Barthelian, are you okay? And you hear Barthelian grunting, sputtering out, I'm okay, someone get a rope, before.
Oh, dear.
And you can see that
He's
everyone is
bleeding
scrambling.
internally.
Everyone is scrambling around. You see that Samantha, looking even more horrified at the consequences of her actions, has turned around and fled the chamber in a full-on sprint. I believe Ricky and Samuel, being the only two who had noticed, or maybe it was only Samuel. A few select of you had noticed that Samantha seemed to have left behind like a trail of what looks to be like a soft, like blackish ichor from her gauntlet as she fled.
I would say Sam and Tricky.
It was Apis and Sam.
Apis and Sam, thank you. And everyone else being completely too distracted, scrambling around, trying
Wait,
to.
no, Sam can't see it. It was Apis and Ruktak.
Apis and Ruktak?
I know
Okay.
Oh,
for
no,
sure.
it was 8% right.
It wasn't
I know.
me.
I know
I
for
know it wasn't
certain
me.
it wasn't me.
Okay, so I
I
think it was.
it might have been only one of us.
I think it was Apis and Sam, because I know for sure that Sam could see just by nature of their passive perception.
Yeah.
And I have them, like, obviously they're at a wall, but for the sake of the cut scene, you all had a visual.
Mm.
Everyone else is scrambling to try to save Barthelian. You guys can't see what is going on under the spiked pit, but you can tell, like, even just instinctively from the guttural sounds coming out of the paladin, that if it weren't for the periaptive wound closure, his wounds would be even worse than it sounds right now. You can see that, Dorema and Daniel are preparing a rope. They're tossing it to Snuff, who is casting a spell right now in what seems to be a preparation to go down and save him. You guys still have a chance to act. You guys can decide what you want to do: leave, chase, fight, whatever. Just want to give you the heads up. You saw, of course, Samantha going, chasing down, running into what is supposedly Chamber 12, the other side of this little segment. And you see everyone else is panically rushing down. Their whole attention is on on that hall. You can go back around if you want to go into Chamber 12. In fact, the other teams seem so distracted that you're pretty confident you could even like cut through the arena without them noticing. Obviously, if you attack any of them, they will notice. And that is sort of the moment that you had been left with to ponder for the week following, except for some of you who I guess just forgot what happened. But we'll gloss over that.
So, funny question.
Oh god.
With Pen,
Yes,
she is being pinned by the immovable rod, correct?
she is.
Can I see where the button is? Because I have one of my own.
Each rod has a different button, so it's
God.
not guaranteed to be the
Let's
same
go.
place. But if you if you ran by and made an Arcana check, you might be able to, at a glance, see what the button is. However, reaching out to save Pen at this moment would probably get you detected.
I was more thinking along the lines of having Tricky kind of telepathically tell her where the button is.
You're confident that Pen would know by now where that is. I mean, it obviously must have been used against her. She's right and truly stuck. Like she can't even she can barely maneuver her arms around. It's not as bad as shackles, but it's effectively like shackles. You can only scrounge around and kick up sand in an effort to get free. You can tell
Gotcha.
even for a muss who normally can squeeze very tightly around narrow spaces, it is still too tight for her to wriggle through.
If you ask Mr. Tricky Bug can help you figure this out.
That's true.
Okay. While this is happening, you see that Daniel has passed the rope to Snuff, and she has casted this spell. You can see that Snuff, the normal, somewhat timid, my God, what are they called? Furbolg. Has started to glow with a sort of like mysterious purple aura as she crouches on all fours and starts to lean over the lip of the pit. Whoever wants to roll an Arcana check.
Me.
Sure, why not?
All right.
Cringe.
All right. You might be too too distracted by the prospect of saving Penelope to recognize what is happening right now. Release, and anyone who matches Release, you can recognize that that Snuff is casting Spider Climb.
Well, I have Tricky right next to me, so I'm just gonna whisper. Did we want to fight this one or get the other?
I want to get the other one. Well, I'll say it in your brain so that my very telltale voice doesn't carry it all.
Yeah.
I want to get the other one, but judging by the look in your eyes, you have thoughts. What are you thinking about?
Think we can save them both?
Maybe. I don't understand what's happening to Pen right now.
Trapped under a immovable rod, like I have.
How do we deactivate it?
There's usually a button.
Where?
I'm just gonna point to mine that's hanging off my backpack and just show them where my button is.
Is there anything in particular that
Shut!
is there anything in particular that Fish or Realise or Ruktuk wants to do?
No, I don't have any.
Fish just leans in to Tricky and just goes, "Wait, so what's going on? I can't see past the group. What are we doing?"
Okay. You can hear Snuff having crawled down into the pit by now. You can call out to everyone, "Okay, pull!" And everyone starts to heave the rope as you hear the grinding of metal. Barthelion is slowly being lifted up the pit.
By the way, these are two groups that are working together.
It instinctively it would seem so.
Okay. I want to mind meld Little Miss Moss.
Oh. I don't know if she would be willing because she has no idea that you're trying to mind meld.
Oh.
Well, there's no reason for her to be unwilling, I suppose.
Well,
wait, I can.
Can you be unwilling if you're not even knowing? You're not even aware.
I would think that would make you more willing. Because you're unaware.
More
so you
willing?
can get catch off guard. Yeah.
I mean, it depends on the spell,
Mm.
but like how I mostly like see it is, hey, you're getting this feeling in your head. You can either accept it
Mm.
or
it's
no,
like a
get the
phone
fuck out of
call.
my head.
Yeah, it's like a phone call. Yeah.
Okay.
Don't you pick up?
Mind meld, it's just Discord.
Okay.
No!
I know. She hangs up immediately. Like, no, fuck this ringtone.
Damn.
All right, sure. What would you like to tell Penelope?
Well, mind meld I can communicate telepathically with.
Yeah.
It's
Within
just
120
two?
feet.
Is it 2 or back from as well?
I would say it's back and forth because you gain a memory of the target's choice. So they have to be able to have some kind of sort of communication with you.
Okay. I'll ask her, do you know how we can get you out of this situation?
Let's see. She would say, so here's the thing. She would stop struggling. Oh, what? That trickery?
Speak in your brain, not in your mouth. Also, continue to pretend to struggle, please.
You can see that she's starting to shuffle around really awkwardly. I know, like, not entirely clear what's going on. Escape? Hey, they're trying to dig around for, and you can start to see a memory coalesce in your head. The target, the memory that she is trying to give you. You can see the moment that she stumbled upon this group. They had been apparently trying to excavate this site. They look upon they caught each other by surprise and became very wary of each other. You can see Pen, her eyes darting between Snuff, Barthelion, Daniel, and then to the left you can see what looks to be a small cart containing a large stone arrow.
Oh, fuck.
Well, that's useful. Thank you very much.
Get me out.
Yes, I need to know where the thing to get you out on the item is. That's what I was asking.
Okay.
Mostly.
I'm going to roll a d20 now.
Oh, okay.
To see if we get spotted.
No.
Okay. To see if she knows.
So she's going to look and she's going to try to close her eyes and focus. The button, the center right here. And she tries to point desperately to the very center of the rod. You can catch just a glimpse of the insignia that seems to surround the button, and then at that moment, the telepathy disconnects. Your turn is over.
Shit. Not bad.
You can start to hear Penelope call out loud, "Hello? Huh?" And then Daniel looks at her confusingly, starts to look around. He's like, he says something along the lines of, "No, she's long gone, Pen. I don't think Sam's coming back." And then you can finally start to see the lip of the rope start to coalesce into a knot as Barthelian's body is raised. You can see that by now he seems to have lost consciousness. A gaping wound on his side. You can see that his armor has been pierced entirely. His head just limp back. The red hair sort of just flowing. There's dried up blood, and you can see that where that hole is, soft, supple, like almost a membrane that is a facsimile of skin has started to bond where his wound is. The periaptive wound closure doing its very best to keep his vital organs inside his body.
That is one powerful pendant.
Well, if we want to go, we should probably go now. Do we want to rush it?
Oh.
Or
You lost somebody.
Oh, we lost
What?
the DM.
What? No, we
Yeah,
didn't.
the DM is gone. What the fuck?
No, we didn't. I'm still here.
Not in roll 20, you ain't.
What?
Oh, there you go. There
Oh,
you
there you
go.
are. Yeah, okay. Now I
I'm
can see
still
it.
here.
Sure.
That was
mean,
a little weird.
Apis is gonna start taking like a step or two back.
Back? Okay.
Okay. So
If you
Wait,
wanna...
where was the arrow, by the way?
you can see the arrow right here. I'll maybe.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
I see like a little.
It's
There
like
we
a
go.
little line kind of thing, yeah.
There's an arrow.
There's an arrow there, yeah.
I don't have a good signal for this, but it is a large stone arrow. This thing here.
Yeah. It looks like that one. Yeah.
And it seems to be like on top of like a small like crate, like a tiny cart. Nothing like Ruktuk's cart. It's tiny. In fact, I'm just gonna do this real quick.
If only there was a way we could.
I-
Only there was a way we could turn off all the lights.
You can see.
Fucking
In fact,
darkness.
in fact, when you think about that, you scan around and look at the lights. You try and become more aware about the lights. You can see that this entire arena is ablaze with various torches, lanterns, and things. It is obviously meant to be some sort of spectacle. You can see torches around every corner, as well as a few lanterns. The entire area is bright light, and there are more there are more sources of light than to speak of. Trying to put them all out would be, not to say a fool's errand, but definitely not something that you can do feasibly in a short span of
Actually,
time.
I have a dumb idea.
Oh,
Okay.
Minor illusion.
that's what I was thinking.
Okay.
Can I like constantly cast that?
What are you trying to? Are you trying to make a noise or an image or what?
Do you know those heist movies where they put like a picture in front of the camera to make it so that way you can't see what's going on behind?
A picture in front of the camera?
Yeah, like literally they tape something in front of the camera so you have an image while they're doing
oh my
other
god,
shit.
you're trying to Wile E. Coyote this and like
Yes.
paint a
Yes.
false image on the wall? Okay,
Yes.
okay. It has
Wait,
to it can't be bigger than 5 by 5 feet, just so you know.
That's fair.
I am just trying to cover.
Wait. Can you cast it at will?
It is a cantrip, so yes.
Okay, that's what I just want to make sure because I can also do it too if you need help.
Does it have components?
Somatic and material.
That's it.
Okay,
yeah,
so
it's not a verbal component.
They can't hear.
My,
Yeah.
So
Yeah, Apis and I can work on that. Yeah.
So are we going in?
Man, my music player crashed. I gotta use the.
Oh, no.
I gotta use this thing. Don't worry about it.
Lame.
Let's back up a moment so that
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, there's a lot of them there.
Yes,
just
there's
don't want them
there's
to
a lot of them,
turn.
and they're about to fully excavate Barthelian, after which everyone will have no reason to keep looking down at the pit. You have to act very soon, or people will start to look around and your window to go through the arena will be gone.
Yes, no,
Yeah.
Yes.
going in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna start casting minor illusion.
All right. What is
What are
your
you doing?
illusion?
Literally, as I'm going in, I'm just looking behind
hello,
myself
Mythic Gamer.
and just
Sorry.
creating an image of whatever's behind me. Basically creating a wall of the picture.
Okay, you're doing your best to turn minor illusion into quasi invisibility.
Yes.
Okay.
And I will be helping. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Why-
Wait, you'll
so
be helping?
You guys both go in to widen the wall to 10 feet, I guess.
I don't think. Can we do that?
You can.
Well-
You can.
Okay. Then yeah.
All right. So, go ahead and make a. Actually, I only need to know your spell save DCs as people start to, as you start to
14.
14.
you start to inch around now. Because of this, are you guys familiar with the stealth encounter rules that I have described at the beginning of the session? Yes, I have made encounters for handling these sort of stealth operations.
I forgot.
One thing that's important is that you have to move slowly. Moving over half your speed in a turn requires you to make a stealth check to avoid making sound that everyone else can hear. So, you're trying to make your way to what location?
Just asking the group, are we going after the arrow or pen?
I was at an arrow.
Are we just gonna go grab the arrow and get the fuck out, or?
We may be able to do both. But arrow first.
Arrow first, yeah.
And then
Alright.
if things get fucked, we leave. Pen can deal with it.
All right. So who's going towards the arrow?
I guess me.
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 I'll go too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we
Good
all going?
stealth.
I should stay behind. I
Everyone
think we
everyone
know
who's
why.
going in, I want you to give me a stealth check.
I want to.
That's sleight of hand.
Ooh, nice.
I hit. Oh, accidentally hit sleight of hand. Oops.
Oh, my stealth is so bad.
And I automatically get advantage of this.
Come
For
My
this
rolls
because
are
of my-
bad.
Well,
Elven cloak.
you got inspiration.
I
You
do.
do have
I'm
inspiration.
going to inspire myself for that one, please. What the fuck?
Yeah, a little bit better. Yeah.
That's a 3 then a 5.
It's okay. You're better than Realise now.
What do you mean?
So now Realise will be the one blamed.
Yep. You can play
Oh, you
Realise
know
now.
what? Fine. No. We're not doing this. I'm using mine. No, you're not gonna blame me for
No,
this shit.
no, don't. You
No.
got minus
It's too
1
late.
still.
You're
Your
not
inspiration
blaming me
ain't
for
gonna help.
this.
She'll never make
Shit.
it.
Shit.
It's a 14. It is.
Get
Yeah,
fucked.
it's a 14. Shut up, I hate you.
All right. So you
Love
make
you
your
too.
way slowly there. Barthelian finally getting lifted to his feet, or not to his feet, but lying down. A few people are going down, tending to his wounds. You see that in particular, Snuff, Daniel, and Spyro are looking around. They're starting to administer potions and gauze and other herbal supplies. The other people are starting to relax and start to sort of back away. You see that Dorema and Rosetta are starting to talk amongst themselves about what seemed to have transpired. Some of the nameless faces start to turn and look around your direction. You guys would probably be, everyone who's moving around, you guys would probably be around here at this point.
Dun, 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 dun.
So some people are looking directly at you. Who is casting the minor illusion?
Me and Avis.
Okay, that's enough to cover 2 people. So you guys are probably like trying to group yourselves up. Group yourselves in such a way so that you're giving each other cover.
Yes.
I was about to say, do something more like, eh.
Yeah, like that.
All right.
Kinda.
So who has the worst spell save DC?
We both have 14.
We both
14?
have 14.
Yeah.
All right. What are these
let
guys'
me see what-
investigation checks?
This
All
is
of us?
This is gonna go south, or this is gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
All of us roll investigation?
No, I think
No.
he's
No,
rolling
no.
the
I'm
investigation.
rolling
They're-
investigation
Yeah.
for the nameless faces. All right.
Yeah.
So-
Oh,
So some of the nameless faces start to turn around. They start making their way around as if to resume work. You see some shovels strewn around. They were trying to dig here. The divinity student turns around to his position and stops and turns in your direction. He says
Fucking
something along the lines of, guys,
Oh,
is it
shit.
hot? Is it hot in here? The sand is starting to wave. You see that your illusion is starting to fail.
Don't be suspicious. Just
Don't be
continue.
suspicious.
don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
We can
Don't
just
be
continue.
Yeah,
Just continue. Just keep
Continue.
swimming. Just keep
Continue
swimming.
until
As a DM, I feel obligated to tell you this is probably a bad idea.
It's fine. It's fine. We're going with it. It's fine. It's fine.
Continue until shit completely hits the fan.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys make your way around. Other people, most notably Dorema and Daniel, are started to turn and look in your direction as well. Daniel, being incredibly perceptive, almost sees through the illusion immediately. You guys make it to maybe this pillar before Daniel calls out to the rest of the group and says something along the lines of, I think someone's trying to pull a fast one on us.
Fuck.
I'm trying to remember if I have a thing.
Don't be
Be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Can I do something stupid right now?
Oh no! Do something stupid. Come on.
I love when I hear my players say that. Yes, what do you want to do?
Oh, that's a verbal.
Wait,
I-
can.
Oh no, I haven't used my used my meta magic.
Oh.
Can I cast Prestidigitation?
You will need to give up your illusion for the turn. How long does illusion last? Let me see.
1
Give me a
minute.
second. It lasts a minute.
It's a minute.
Is it concentration?
No.
Okay, yeah, then you can do both.
It's shit. The range is only.
I can
Actually, no. I
Wait.
could do 2 minor illusions.
Wait.
I can also
If it-
move forward and give you
Uh,
guys cover.
That's fair.
I would like to cast another minor illusion.
Is that a thing you can? No.
I-
The illusion also ends if you dismiss it as an action or cast this spell again. You cannot double illusion.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah,
have to
yeah.
use Prestidigitation. Actually,
Do you
hold
want me
on.
to use it? I also have it.
Oh, if you can use it too.
Yeah.
But you did not go
I
with
literally
them.
just want to make a noise.
You didn't see this.
Oh, if you're just
I
trying
want to
to
make a
make
noise like
I was-
over here.
I was planning on making a noise.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
We had the same idea.
Gotcha.
What's the range on this? 10 feet. I also have Thaumaturgy, which is 30 feet.
I also have something I would like
Okay.
to do when that's done.
Okay.
I'm trying to think if there's anything I can do.
I'll let
on top of
Ruktuk make the first
minor
move. They
illusion.
haven't done anything.
That's why I said when that's done.
So,
Fine.
what sound are you making? Where are you making it? I sound like
I
I'm
don't
interrogating you right
remember
now.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
It's fine. I don't have a lot of range.
You might have to move up. Yeah.
Yeah. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sneakily. If I move here, can they see me?
Yes. You are in bright light. No amount of stealth is going to save you
If
from
I
being
move
discovered. You can
there,
peek.
are
You
they
can
gonna
peek
see
through
me?
the doorway, and
Okay.
avoid being seen.
5, 10. Okay, so that's peeking through the doorway?
Mm-hmm.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I can't. Yeah. I'd say
Somewhere
I'm
around
going to make just a bang over by this pillar.
Okay. All right.
And then I'm going to start running.
All right. So you weave in, and you unfortunately do not have a way to subtle spell this.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
So you utter a magical incantation, and everyone nearby hears you cast this spell. Everyone turns to the door, alerts. They start to draw their weapons, and then a bang happens from the pillar, and a few people start to go around. They back away, hesitant. Dorema starts to give chase. I saw them. They were casting a spell this way. They start making their move. Daniel moves in towards Penelope as if to secure her. He takes her and releases the button, lifts her up. He starts to interrogate her, says something like, "Do you think any of your friends came along? Come on." As if trying to out with it. Did you bring your friends along? Where are they? She says, I don't know. He starts to struggle away, but his grip is tight. Everyone else is split between looking at the source of the illusion. Pardon me. And looking at the source of the spell. These people are distracted by the bang. So you have some distraction, but you're not out of the woods. You're maybe one turn away from being fully caught and having initiative rolled. You have this last chance to make an escape or prepare for a fight.
At this time, I am running. I am gonna start running towards the central chamber.
All right. Now, unfortunately, Strom is not with us, but I would assume that at this point, Samuel would join you in an escape.
Yeah.
Unless anyone would rather Sam do something else. At risk to his own safety.
No. Let him go real quick. Yeah.
Okay. What do our Oceans 4 want to do?
In my head, Tricky, what are we doing?
We are going to set up your strange illusions
Just
around.
set up your hole.
Yeah, you set up your home, man.
Okay.
From the pounding that's about to come in.
Here. The illusions are going to cover these two. And then we have this entire area to be getting. We're gonna grab the arrow and then we're gonna fucking book it.
I mean,
All right.
I can haste.
You can haste, yeah.
You have a haste.
Yeah, he has
Yes,
haste.
I thought you were out of spell
for
slots.
haste.
Oh shit. Oh
I have
boy.
one spell slot for haste. I could grab the arrow and book it. Can
Guys,
you guys
I
get
could
yourselves
do that.
out?
I could probably do that. I mean, I can carry him, no problem.
Yeah, I think Fish should take it because of the fact that she can carry it and she has the tabaxi thingy.
Could I
around,
carry
like-
Riley's?
No, but you can. Okay, how heavy are you really? Sorry that I have to ask a woman their weight,
Wow,
but
you just
there you
asking
go.
a woman how
Yes,
much she
yes, I
weighs?
am. A DM is not scared of
Wow,
anything.
I never put my weight down.
How
So
much
I don't
fat you
fucking
got?
know.
Tell us.
She
Big as
thick.
that for Donkey
That's all
Kong.
I got. That's all I got. I didn't put
You-
actual weight
all
down.
right, all right. You can't carry her. Not without encumbering yourself.
Here's the thing. Fish and I have ways to get out of here. Can you two get out of here?
I got face
I'm
up.
fine.
Or
Right.
actually,
I have face up, so I
Maybe-
have one more
All
left.
right. I'll have
maybe
each
they
of
might
you.
take chase.
I'll have each of you take an action before combat formally starts.
Okay.
Be aware if you do anything that does obviously alert people, like casting a spell or attacking someone, or just being fully discovered, like haste, like running in front of people, I will start combat immediately at that point.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Can Fish sneak dash? Or, no, I mean,
No,
she's just
you
gonna.
can't sneak dash. You can
unlock
you
that in
can
other games, but I can't unlock that in this.
you can sneak while dashing, and you will make 2 stealth checks. If you pass both of them, then yeah, you can sneak dash, but you have to pass both of them.
I mean,
Technically-
it's Fish.
Technically, sneak dashing is just feline
and going half your speed, and so you can run 30 feet.
The way it works is if you move over half your speed, you have to make a stealth check to stay hidden. If you move over your speed, such as by dashing, you need to make your stealth check again.
But feline agility doubles your speed for the turn.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. So if you do that, you can move 30
feet.
feet before your first stealth check, and then you get to move another 30 feet before your second spell check.
Okay, so I think I'm just gonna sneak.
Oof, says Nithian,
grab
by the
that
way,
thing.
at this heist. All right.
All right, I think I'm gonna sneak and grab the arrow.
Okay, so you
and
move
then from
and grab the arrow.
Sneak back here.
All right. From the arrow, sneak back.
And then I'm going to.
Yeah.
You're just gonna book it. It's worth noting this is a roof, so you can go under these if you'd like.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
So if that's the case, then yeah.
I'm just gonna book it.
So are we all gonna just fucking book it at this point then?
Yeah, if you're sprinting away, I'm sorry, Fish, but no amount of stealth is gonna save you from being caught in bright light by these three people. Combat will start.
I mean, if we're gonna start some shit, I would like to use my
I would
lovely
actually
ability.
like to go down here.
Oh, rush.
I don't want to
Are we
rush
starting
down.
this?
I want to drag I want to drag these guys' attention so you guys can get out up top.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna
That's
go
something
out
you
the
can do.
bottom.
The moment you step out of here, combat starts.
Okay.
Before
Yeah, I
we...
at least just want to get the arrow out of here.
You got
Yeah,
the
sorry.
arrow. The arrow has been
So-
recovered.
Apis, stay up there. You go up top. I can go out up bottom because as soon as combat starts, I get plus 10 feet.
What is
movement.
Release doing?
I'm trying to see what I want to do.
So-
No, I'm still thinking. Hold on.
I was gonna say, if we're gonna start shit, I'm just gonna subtle spell haste.
Okay.
Don't use your last slot yet.
Who are
It's
you
not worth it.
targeting?
It should be myself.
Okay.
Because it seems like we are starting combat.
Combat will start, but you guys will probably get away.
Yeah, we're leaving. Don't use your
Yeah.
haste. You can just book it out.
I'm getting ready to face up. Out.
Okay. All right. Between a face step, a dash, and
The
Vicky's
fuck?
distraction. What?
I got bonked. Sorry.
Oh, get bonked.
No.
All right. All right. So you guys are well coordinated. So I'm going to say you guys do all of this in solid coordination. So Release, you get to do your dash.
Yeah.
Fish, you get to move up to, I think it's 60 feet if you dash. Apis, you get to move even more than that because you're hasted. Tricky, you get to make a deception check to distract people.
Okay, time to decept. I'm so good at decepting.
You are.
Hello, guys.
All right. You rush out in front.
Hello, I am here.
I am here.
All right. All right.
What is he, a magic
Everyone else, feel free to move.
Literally
Use your
just
teleportation.
right there.
Use your dash. Use your everything.
I bet him out. 30. Wait.
Peace out, Cub Scouts.
All right. Everyone gets alerted. What? They're getting away. Is that our arrow? No, there's a bug. Everyone, get ready. Combat initiates. We've been had.
Initiate.
I want to roll an initiative. Yes, thank you.
Fuck, okay.
I'm going to just roll a bunch of initiatives.
Yeah, you do that.
There's 12 of, well, there's 11 because
I just realized
Carthelian
I
is
don't have
unconscious.
That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad.
So without
That's not
going
bad.
into terrible detail, 1,
Hold
2,
on.
3, 4 people go first. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this guy goes first. This guy goes first. 1, 2, 3. This guy goes first. And this person goes first. Okay, perfect. So first is going to be Snuff.
That's enough.
Snuff starts things out. she's going to look at you, Tricky, in a very confused fashion, and sort of, well, let's see, what can she do? She's going to cast a spell.
Oh,
I don't think you're going to like the spell she's going to cast.
Oh,
it's
Because-
entangle. It's entangle.
That would be nice, wouldn't it?
Oh, shit.
Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be entangle.
It's gonna be spike growth.
I think it is actually going to be spike growth. Yes.
Nice.
As massive vines of spikes start to entwine themselves into the arena. I believe it's like a 20-foot radius, so it looks something like this. And one thing you notice is that as the vines start to surround you, nipping at your toes, the vines immediately to your right start to apply significant weight, and you see the sand start to sag a little bit. You narrowly avoided a trap.
Oh.
Aside from that, a few nameless faces are going to start shooting arrows and not magic missiles. What do they have?
Magic.
Not magic missiles.
not magic
I'll
missiles.
Fire one back.
Fire bolts at you.
Oh, that's fair.
So I'm going to roll a few attacks here. Does this hit your... Oh, that crits.
Quick,
He crit. He crit Tricky.
He's
So...
the only one in combat.
No, we're all in combat.
We are technically all in combat.
Yeah, but you've distracted them, so you're taking the brunt of all these hits.
Hey, so
you're
I've
going
been crit 3 times in the last 2 sessions.
That's
You really
kind of
have.
crazy.
I'm
You take
gonna-
13 points of damage as an arrow finds its way right where you would least like it to be.
Okay, that puts me at maths. Don't.
I'm gonna hide the arrow. While this is going on, I'm gonna hide the arrow in here somewhere. Because I want to go help Tricky.
That's fair.
I'm fine.
Are
Okay.
you?
I'm
Another
trying really hard. For
another-
math. 17.
in your okay. What's your armor class?
20.
20. Okay. So another arrow whiffs by you and sticks into the vines. You have just a moment to dodge the vines as they kick up as a firebolt manages to land on your torso, dealing
Yeah. Okay.
6 fire damage.
Nice.
All right, it is now your turn. And needless to say, if you don't escape on this turn, everyone else is just going to, like, swarm you,
Okay.
and you will
well,
probably go
first,
unconscious.
It's greatly unlikely that I survive
Yeah.
the spike growth. Second,
Oh, yeah.
I do have freedom of movement, so
You
it
do have freedom of
doesn't
movement.
count
As difficult
Yeah,
terrain.
sure.
difficult terrain.
Yes.
Third, my movement speed counts as 40 for this turn because
right.
it's the first turn of combat.
Yes.
Okay.
So, how much damage do I take? 1,
I believe
2,
it's 2d4.
3, 4.
I believe that is 2d4 damage 3 times.
Okay.
So I'm going to
That's
roll
very-
6d4. I'm going to double check just to be safe.
Yeah.
I highly doubt that goes below 11, but
Okay. You take 14 piercing damage.
wait, no, before I do that, I have a thing I can do. Sorry, give me a second.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm
we'll just
going
let
to
that
cast-
happen.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm going to allow that. You survive with 2 HP.
Fuck.
2 HP in a dream,
2 HP in a
baby.
dream,
Oh
man.
my god.
1, 2,
2 HP in
3,
a dream.
4. That's one of the last 2 spell slots I have. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh,
Okay,
I can't
This
escape.
has changed from Project Save Pen to Project Save Tricky.
Save Tricky.
Literally, it's safe tricky now,
5,
yeah.
6,
Oh, it's
7,
not
8.
that nice when you're getting spike growth, huh?
Nah, it's not nice at all.
Wait,
no.
can I take
I've-
this path? Can I go around the corner of the trap?
I'll require an athletics check.
Okay.
What's your strength?
My strength is 9.
Yeah, I'll require an athletics check.
I believe.
No.
All right, you fall.
Excuse me?
Yes.
I would like to
You
give
don't
him
see
my
this.
inspiration.
Inspiration is a thing. Okay, go for it.
Yeah. Reroll. Come on.
I am very
This is not
sad
in
to
that
say
one.
this, but unfortunately that does not clear the gap.
Fuck.
And so instead of surviving with 2 HP, you will now plummet into a normal pit, taking 12 bludgeoning damage on the way down.
Oh no.
Well, technically that means I'm fine still.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not
'Cause
dead.
I went up to 16, and then I would have taken 2d4. Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
unconscious yet. I'm just in a hole. I probably still have 12.
Oh, that
or
was
I
your
probably
first.
am
That was
still
your
at-
first piece of movement, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. So in
So
that
if I was at
case,
16, then I'm at 4.
I am looking at the dice that I've rolled, because a lot of things changed.
That's fair.
I don't. You are actually at 1 HP. The spikes
perfect.
at the bottom have dealt 3 piercing damage to you on the way down.
Oh, right, that does go down, doesn't it? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm at 1.
Okay.
I'm just gonna sit here.
And so everyone, all right, everyone.
Well, shit.
Well, shit.
Please don't come down here and shoot me. I'm good. I'm good as is. I'm not feeling.
Yeah, I'm not feeling so good right now.
Yes, you see everyone starts to surround the spike growth, and you can hear Durema call out, "Someone made out with our arrow!" Daniel says, "Forget about them. We have a prisoner, and also Barthelian's not feeling too well. Surround the perimeter, defend. You know, they start to, you kind of get into a situation where they're surrounding the perimeter, they're surrounding Tricky, but everyone else who escaped has genuinely escaped. Unless anyone wants to go in and do some daring do.
Fuck.
Can we
Oh.
go save Tricky?
Go to save
Okay.
Tricky.
Chances
Don't
are
do it.
slim.
Chances are slim. Go save yourselves.
But I don't
Oh
want
no,
Tricky to die.
Apis is literally dashing all the way to the central chamber. I'm going back into the hidey hole.
All the way to the central chamber.
I mean, Valentine is also going that way anyway, so yeah.
Oh, yeah.
As far as he
fucking
knows, this plan went off without a hitch.
Of course, I planned for like 4 different things. This was not
Fuck,
one of the
fuck,
things
fuck,
I had
fuck,
planned
fuck,
for. So,
fuck.
so who is staying and who is going? Anyone who stays, as a DM, I'm telling you now, your chances are very slim. The enemies are on full alert.
Please leave.
Even poking your head out the door will likely get you caught.
Is
Please.
Tricky telling fish to leave through
Um,
telepathy?
You're within 120 feet, and it's
Yeah.
likely that we've been telepathically linked the entire
Yeah.
time. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And she's like, but I know
I will
He's
be
just so
fine,
dull.
fish. Everything in my entire body hurts, but I'll. You can come back and get me later.
Tricky's just like, I'm not worth saving.
You're sure about it? I don't want to leave.
Ohana means family. Family
We-
means no one gets left
we-
behind or forgotten.
So fuck that.
Slim is a generous word here, says Nithia. Yeah, our first genuine like casualty.
I'm not. You say casualty. I'm still awake.
I mean, yeah, you're not dead or anything, but you have definitely lost a quote unquote fight, which I'll consider to be a casualty.
Fair.
All right. Everyone else, you make your way out. Everyone, all the other teams have started to surround the area and
gonna-
start to be on high alert. You can see that Daniel has.
I'm gonna cast Goodberry and shovel them all into my mouth as fast as possible.
All right.
Yeah,
All right.
get all the HP you can, man.
All right. So I'm going since we've inadvertently split the party. How do we want to handle this first? Do we want to handle Tricky's scene or do we want to handle everyone else's scene?
I think Trick is.
Okay. So you guys have all escaped at this point. I'm just gonna go ahead and do that to you. In the meantime,
go on.
Tricky, you have taken
Yeah.
berries and started shoveling them into your mouth.
Let me regain that 10 HP.
Well, you might not get through all 10 berries.
Well, they can try to stop me.
They can try to stop you. Okay, so you could hear voices coming in from above you as people start to scramble. So people start to figure out what to do. It looks like he got. He's still conscious though. Yeah, drop the spike growth. We've got him where we want him. Everyone surround the pit. Get Pen. Don't even think about it. All right, I got her. Everyone else, take a look. I think that was tricky. And then you can see that the spikes start to dissipate. You are now just in an empty pit.
I sure hope you think it was me. I'm very hard to tell apart from other people.
That's right. Yeah,
you can see that Dorema, Spyro, and Snuff have all surrounded the pit and looking at you, and it's like, Tricky, I didn't think you were in Pen's team. What are you doing here? Also, can you stop eating?
I need to eat or I will have low blood sugar. It is a bad thing to have.
I didn't know folks were diabetic. All right, well, Snuff still has spider climb, so she's like, well, okay, are you surrendering, right? Because you're kind of crazy surrounded right now.
Yes, I am understanding of the situation. If I were to not be surrendering, I would be not in a good way.
Okay, normally Barthelian would tell me, but well, and she turns Barthelian.
Oh God.
All right, I'm gonna go down there. Cover me, everyone. Everyone starts to surround you. See some nameless faces start to surround you. They have bows drawn, wands pointed at you. And
Actually,
she
I'm gonna keep my last berry. I'm gonna offer it to Snuff. Would you like a berry?
Friendship. That's how we do it. Friendship.
You're oddly curious. She will take it, but she won't eat it. She'll pocket it. And she will take her hand out as if to say, "Give me your dimensional shackles."
No.
Yeah, okay. I offer her my dimensional shackles.
All right. They are placed behind your back. You are shackled, basically. And she grabs you. Huh?
How many pairs?
Just one. Your feet are still good.
Oh, great.
So she's going.
I've got hands still.
Oh right. You know what? She would definitely notice that.
One pair of shackled hands, and I'm like looking at the other ones.
All right.
You're looking at the other ones. Just put the button. You just like hold your hands.
She does look down at your shackled hands. Looks to you. Looks to the hands. Oh right. She produces her own pair of shackles.
Jeez.
No, it's pretty unfair, isn't it?
Yeah. She kind of chuckles at the absurdity of the situation, but eventually now both your hands are shackled. Your feet remain free, and she takes you by the arm and with surprising strength lifts you slowly over the pit with her spider climbing.
You really could have asked me to climb up by myself, then shackle me.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Just don't do anything stupid. She lifts you and heaves you over the ledge, and you are immediately accosted by Spyro. Like, okay, who told you about those arrows?
Don't rat me out,
you?
bitch.
Yeah.
What arrows?
Don't play dumb with me, Dorema chimes in. We saw you and your group stealing those arrows. We were going to be rich. What's your deal?
Now we're
you were going to sell them?
Well, I mean, they're obviously magic and valuable, so yeah. Loot is loot.
Well, they're not for sale. I'm very glad we liberated them for you, because that makes you very stupid.
Wait a second, Daniel says. You know what they're meant for, don't you?
I do. I'm also
Okay.
surprised more people don't because
he's Dragon Pen. Mama.
Yeah, he's Dragon Pen, yeah.
Okay, Tricky, what the heck's going on with these keys? Also, hi. Thanks for the effort, I guess.
how do you know they're keys? They're arrows.
Oh, sorry, arrows.
Yeah.
DM slip up. They're all arrows. How do you know about the arrows?
Well, I don't know
Hello,
entirely
Mr. Taco.
what they do, but I know where they're meant to be placed.
Daniel is going to roll an insight check.
I don't know that there's a treasure, do I?
You believe
Apis
that you
knows, I
believe that there's a
believe.
vast treasure on the other side of that door. That's what
Oh,
Apis
yeah.
has told you. There's a shit ton of gold. And Daniel will roll an insight check on you. And after looking you down and pondering about it, he says, well, we definitely knew they were magical and valuable, but in actual... What did you say exactly?
Well, I know where they're supposed to go.
They're supposed to go somewhere. So they're part of a
there's set
puzzle?
them. There's a set of them, and they all fit in.
That we figured out. We were able to tell that there were more of them around. We think that there's one buried around here. We can make a deal if you're willing. He looks at Dorema, and Dorema's like, "This wasn't part. It was just supposed to be us two. I don't like him edging into our profits."
Well,
Edging.
You made the joke before I could.
I'm gonna bonk
We have
everyone
one
in this
mind.
group.
Don't
Well,
blame me for their
I
shenanigans.
suppose I should reveal that, as best I know, there is a great treasure involved in having all of them, and I know where to put them.
You can
Up
see
your ass.
you can see the denomination of coins like glint up in Dorema's eyes. Says, "Oh, you do? Okay, then let's make a deal. Let's not turn you in right away, and instead let's try to make ourselves a little bit richer." And you can see that Rosetta is, oh, well, I think we kind of need Barthelians, and Dorema. Oh, Barthelian will be fine with it.
Can't you just wake him up?
He needs his rest.
Or, elect a new leader.
That will
One
be
who does not attempt to kill people in order to egg other people
that
into
will
violence.
that will be me, Dorema says, and she glares at Barthelian's body and says, "I'll deal with that one later." He seems irrationally angry about his attempted execution.
Can I talk to Penelope? Just as like an idle chat, real quick.
Give me a persuasion check.
I missed.
Oh,
That's intimidation. That is an intimidation, though.
I missed. Sorry.
I'm so
Technically persuasion and intimidation are both.
The same.
Yeah, they're the same. I accidentally scrolled up as I was clicking on persuasion and intimidation,
no, damn.
but they are the same roll. Oh,
I
there
mean,
you go.
yeah.
They look to Penelope and they say, "All right, well, what's your story with him? Like, why did he come?" This can't be a coincidence, Daniel says. Penelope is like, I wish it I wish it wasn't, but I have no idea why he's here. If
you want pure
I think it'd be
clarification and
really
honesty.
funny.
What?
If one of them just goes, "We love her."
Yeah. Okay.
That would be funny, but totally out of character.
Totally out of character, yeah.
Well,
Bitch is dead. She's
if
gone.
you want pure honesty, we came hunting for the remains of a group that we mostly took in. That being Penelope and Samantha are all that is left, and well, we wanted them for ourselves, but you took them, so we
Yeah.
wanted to take them back.
So you weren't lying after all. That really was the rest of you, huh? Penelope nods. She looks at you, and she's. You can see that her face is flushed with a mix of anger and also guilt. He looks away. Daniel looks to you.
You know, Penelope, you almost killed Apis.
Oh shit.
If that makes you feel any better.
Yeah.
He was very near death and very burnt.
Well, it was his fault for being an idiot.
A smart idiot. Fuck you.
I can't wait for the ship to sail, man.
She does not. She doesn't really know what to do with that information. You can see that she is a bit worried. She may have overdone it a bit, but also she seems pretty She looks defiant and feels pretty justified in her, insural of his actual unconsciousness. In any case, Spyro will look to both of you and says, well, keeping one prisoner around was fine, but two of them's going to be a bit of a struggle. So if you don't mind, he produces two more mundane shackles and looks at the bottoms of your legs.
Wow.
I would rather not.
I don't think you have much of a say in the matter.
I mean, you did ask if I don't mind, and I do mind. I really, really just appreciate your courtesy and asking.
I was being polite, and Dorema is like, he still needs to tell us what we actually do with these, so you know what? We'll grant you this request. You, though, and she turns to Penelope and definitely shackles up her feet. I told you I don't know anything. Just get me out of here already. This is stupid.
I think Penelope should call her a bitch.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, and they're going to go ahead and escort you to a little corner away from the doors where you can't escape. And you'll be left alone with Penelope under the care of Spyro, who's mostly just watching over you guys while everyone else starts to do their excavating.
Just sit with Penelope.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and let you and Penelope stew over for a bit while we turn to the rest of the group. All right, so everyone else, you have fled Chamber 32, and you are making your way, dashing your way through the hall. You cut through Apis. You are, of course, making your intentions very clear of dashing your way to the central chamber. You stop for a second. Remember that there is Chamber 12 that you last saw Samantha running through. You don't know if she's still there. It's been quite a little while, but if you were curious about Samantha, that was her last known location.
In my hasted form, am I able to make that quick detour?
Absolutely, anyone can make that quick detour. You're mostly looping around. They are interjoined chambers, but you're fairly confident about your ability to avoid like running into this group because it is a separate chamber overall. Don't draw those hearts, I swear. I see you. So just to give you some context, without showing you like any of the details about like Samantha or anything, here is Chamber 12.
Damn.
Chamber 12 is a bit interesting. Chamber 12 is not a single contiguous room, but rather a collection of smaller rooms that are interjoined by these like teleporting, not crystals, but like hob pots that you would stick your hand into and it would teleport you to another hob pot somewhere else in a different room. The exact network of which you're unfamiliar with. You do know that the two chambers are joined by this single room that combines two staircases, even though each stairwell goes on for a bit of a while. So your privacy is mostly guaranteed unless people in Chamber 32 were to go out and seek anyone out in Chamber 12.
Okay, so where would I be on here?
So
Why is
if
there
you
a torch in the void?
a torch in the void? Oh shoot!
Yeah, it's a torch in the void.
That was there for that was there because I was testing something and I don't need it anymore.
Oh, okay.
Trying to do
unironically
some
telling the truth.
dynamic lighting.
A little bit. Instead, I just decided to draw
I can
lights.
show you later.
I mean, I know how to do it, but it was
Yeah.
I'm a little too lazy. So
That's
so
valid.
if you were to make your way to chamber 12, I think you would come in from here, and chamber 32 is this way. And then of course from here there are 2 pots through which you could perform some sort of teleporting action. It is an object interaction to teleport using a pot.
Immediate first one.
All right. So you are going to make your way to chamber 12 then?
Yeah.
Is anyone else joining you at chamber 12, or am I splitting the party even more?
I mean,
I
thought
am
we were just
literally.
going
I'm
back to
gonna
the main
zoom
room.
yeah,
past.
that's what I thought, Fish.
What is
I
happening?
thought I was gonna go put the arrow in there.
I actually don't want to put the arrow in there, but then again, actually, I can zoom past everyone. I'm gonna zoom past Fish. Don't put the arrow in just yet.
We're behind
Meow.
you, though. Yeah.
All right.
Zoom past.
Not.
Zoom past Rucktuck. I'm gonna go find Sam real quick. Meow.
I'm
What?
following after him.
All right.
As soon as I get down there, immediate first one. Ding.
Ding. All right. Without doing anything in particular initiative order, you stick your hand in the pot and you whoop, 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 teleport into a dank catacomb with a single torch, brightly lighting up the area. Give me a moment. I'm gonna draw some tokens here to help give you an understanding of what the light looks like. Any area
Okay.
encased in yellow is bright light. Any area encased in tan is dim light. Any area
Okay.
that's not encased by either is darkness.
Okay.
Sam, where are you?
Roll a perception check. And anyone who wants to follow him, just move your characters along with him.
Oh, fine.
If you can catch up with me.
Whoop.
It's a 16.
Whoop.
Okay.
It's definitely
Yeah.
been more than a minute by now.
No, it hasn't been a minute. It's only been
If I
like
stick my hand-
I would say I would say due to your hasting and you're running at a fast pace, probably about 45 seconds. Because that whole
Jeez.
conversation that you were having, Tricky, was happening while this is happening. You know, going back.
Mhm.
You call out for
We lost the DM again.
for some. Oh my gosh, did you really?
Yeah.
No, we can hear you. You're just not in.
Okay, whatever. Don't worry
Roll
about that.
20.
Yeah.
You call out for Samantha and strain your ears, listening for a response. Nothing.
Dryad, I have a question.
Yes.
If I stick my hand in the pot, does the wagon teleport with me?
No.
If you hold it, yes. I'm not liable for any damages caused by such a teleportation. Like you might teleport that thing and it like ends up lopsided and falling down, and then oh no.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's fair. That's
Don't
fair.
tell me the dangers. How the fuck am I
But
supposed to
there's
tell the party
dangers
that?
with it.
I'm just saying you've teleported a wagon before. It's sometimes it's not pretty.
All right,
This is your fault for
over.
always having your wagon with you.
Well,
right.
I'm sorry for having extra storage space.
All right. You teleport and your wagon is unharmed. Samuel
now.
is assumed to follow Rucktuck in most situations.
Yes.
All right. You strain you strain your ears listening for Samantha. You don't hear anything. She's not here.
All right. Think. Next one.
Okay.
Just Apis is not like stopping.
Well, you say that, but after you make your way here and spend, your mind is racing, but you've kept track of time. You're very good at that. You've got about one more turn before your haste kicks off.
Just pop in. Sam!
You whisper out for Sam. Roll a perception check. You hear nothing.
God.
Can't
Cringe.
keep running like this.
However, you do notice something concerning. Normally, I would have you roll a survival check. But this does not require survival because the tracks are very obvious. You whisper out to Sam, and you don't hear her, but you do take note in the bright light of the fireplace, the other side of the hall, you can see that there is, remember that black ichor that you saw? Just tiny traces trailing behind Samantha as she ran away into this chamber. You can see more of those traces coming from this pot and making its way through this door. You can see that it is starting to bunch up, leaving tracks clear as day, easy to follow.
I will proceed to follow those tracks.
Okay, you make those tracks. You can see that you can see that you can see that the ichor is starting to loosen a little bit. It looks like a blood trail.
Oh.
As it traces along more and more, it starts to become darker and it starts to become more plentiful. And it leads to this door. You make it to around here before your haste wears off.
Just gonna take a second.
You have a wave of lethargy, and during those moments of lethargy, you can hear soft sounds coming from the other side of the door. It sounds like wincing, a panting, soft sobbing.
If you can hear wincing, I'm impressed.
Right?
With an owl's perception, I wouldn't doubt it.
You can hear someone squint.
No,
aggressively?
wincing.
Yeah, wincing is
Wincing
like
as if in pain. Not.
I mean,
yeah.
when people wince, they typically make a noise.
Yeah. Not wincing as in bling and wincing and then like like that kind of wincing.
Like whimpering?
Kind of.
No, whimpering is a little different.
So, as
Yeah.
I take the moment to catch my breath, I see them walking through the door as well, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Where are you going?
Why are you going so fast?
I am just gonna hold up a finger to my mouth and just sign them to just wait right there.
He knows how bad I am at waiting.
Yeah.
Okay.
he knows he doesn't have a mouth.
All right. You move your way. The sound becomes more clear and obvious. You can tell she sits someone sits at the very opposite side of that door.
I'm just gonna.
You can hear you can now clearly identify Samantha's voice. You can hear her panic a little bit. You can hear the crank as she presses her weight against the door as if to block you from coming in. And then you can hear her scurrying as she relents. You can see that the light peeking. Well, actually, there is no light. You have dark vision, though. You can see that the shadow that was being cast by the body that seems to be sitting on the bottom of the door has shifted slightly. Just bare rays of gray light are now visible at the bottom of the door.
No.
You can
For
hear
the record, I do not have dark vision.
You can hear scurry. You don't have dark. Oh right, you don't have dark vision.
Yeah.
So you
Sam
hear.
and I have dark
That's
vision,
right.
and
You don't
thanks,
see any of
Tricky.
that. Ah, because you're a changeling. I forgot that you're
Yeah.
not an owlin. Sometimes you fool even the DM.
Fooled.
But you can hear clearly where Samantha has scurried off to, buried herself into the corner. You obviously can't see her because of the door
I am
and the darkness.
just gonna softly say, "Rescue party, I'm coming in." I'm just gonna walk in.
You walk in and you see nothing because you're in darkness. Let's
This
see.
is
Roll
slightly
a
annoying.
perception check.
How long is he gonna make us wait?
Because you've been in the darkness for a little while. You're barely squinting. You can barely make out a few rough shapes along the room. You turn your eyes to the left. You hear the sound of the whimpering and the wincing. You can see barely making out the shape of Samantha, the muss, right in front of you. She's looking down. You can see just by the shape. Of course, you cannot see any of her features or anything like that. But you can tell that she's huddled up, scrunched up. She is curled up, almost in a sort of ball. Her cloak is on. Her hood is up. You can't see anything about her, not the least of which because you have no light.
I do, however, have a torch in prestidigitation, so I'm gonna go ahead and light a torch.
Okay. All right. You finally have a chance to light a torch, and you finally have a closer look at what Samantha looks like. As the torch is lit up and she glints at your eyes, and you can see tears streaking down her face, along with these wrenching black veins stretched across her face. You can see that they drip very sparsely, but the wounds still bleed. You can see that it even runs down along her neck, and you can see that the ichor has accumulated in her gauntlets.
Oh shit. She's bleeding black goo?
She looks at you and she's speechless.
I'm gonna
She wants to
hold
say
out my,
something, but she doesn't. You can't get the words out.
I'm gonna hold up my healing potion. I'm not even gonna begin to understand, but if you need it.
She reaches out with her gauntlet, shakes slightly. She accepts the potion, but she looks at it, and she looks to you, and she stammers, and she finds that it's hard to explain as well. She says it's might help. Not now. Not gonna help. She winces and grabs her elbow. Party? Here.
Yeah. They're around the corner.
Hey.
Why? Because though we're supposed to be fighting, I don't really take kind to how they were treating you and Penn. So, I propose a small truce for the time being.
You can see her tears well up a bit more, and she looks to you and earnestly finally gets a full sentence out. Don't tell him.
Don't what?
Please don't tell anyone.
I'll keep this between you and us.
Apis, how long are you gonna be in there?
Do you need any help?
We're fine. Just secure the way out, please.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Once she hears
Get
the
my rapier ready.
Get my hand up.
once she hears the confirmations, she sort of finally relaxes a little bit. I owe you an explanation, huh?
You can in due time. You don't need to tell me now.
All right.
Unfortunately, that part of the plan kind of fell through. I don't know. But we'll get her back.
Still.
Yes.
You can see her breathe a heavy sigh of relief. And she tries to stand since you've accepted a bit of a rescue, but she stumbles and falls back down. Ah, it hurts.
I'ma just pick her up.
All right, she winces at your touch, but if you are able to lift her fairly easily.
She is very small.
She takes her cloak and through what looks to be not gnarled but cramped fingers drapes them over herself. She takes her hood and just covers her whole face with them. Or with it.
Yeah, I have some spare clothing in my backpack that I'm gonna also help cover her. And as soon as she's sufficiently covered and whatnot, I'm gonna start walking out.
Okay. You walk out with a bundled up Samantha in tow. And for everyone else, you two, of course, can see in dark vision. You guys, having no light, can only see in shades of gray. So you see, in shades of gray, Apis come out with holding a suspiciously mouse-sized sack of clothing. You can see that it is damped slightly with what looks to be, well, blood, essentially. But you can, of course, see no other features, and you can only assume that that is Samantha.
As I'm walking out, it's just... Alright. Central chamber, let's link up with Tricky.
Alright. You make your way to the central chamber without incident.
So...
You get everyone here.
Yeah.
do you want me to tell you about Tricky now? Or when we get to the central chamber?
On our way.
Well, you see what happened was.
What happened was... Alright, I'm assuming you're going into the room of
He's in a
hiding.
pit.
Yeah.
So... we have to rescue not one,
But two.
but two. I need
All
a
right.
drink after this.
You and me both, my dude.
I want everyone except for Apis to make a perception check, because as you make your way through the chamber halls, luminescent fauna and flora, luminescent flora shining occasional spots of dim and bright light,
Let's fucking
and the
go.
central chamber awash with bright light at certain key junctures. You can't, it becomes much more obvious the state that Samantha is in, the grievousness of her wounds, and even though she does her best to hide her face, you catch glimpses of limped ears pulsing with black veins. The secret is not very easy to keep when exposed to the light.
That's fair, yeah.
If you
Oh,
zoom
speaking
if you
of
zoom
light,
out,
I
her
will...
token just looks really old.
Speaking of light, I would have doused out my torch.
That's
Makes
fair,
sense. So,
I got a 14 on perception, but I'm not there.
yeah. But you're not there.
sorry, I also meant not you.
Cringe.
All right. So you guys have
Mark-
made your way to the central chamber. You're planning on what to do with Tricky, perhaps, or what to do about Tricky and Pen. But of course, there is a gray mouse in the room that is truly unable to hide the nature of her wounds to everyone forever. And as people continue to you cannot help but glance and stare. Eventually gives up on trying to hide.
Yeah, can Bucktuck be like to Sam, hey, is there anything I can do to help with that? Even just ease your pain?
I just need... It goes away with time.
Does this happen whenever you're injured? Where is this?
she picks a corner to lean against.
Okay.
Okay. And she kind of starts to explain in a little bit more detail what is happening, since it's obviously leaving you guys with a little bit of confusion.
Mhm.
Well, that that vow talking about, it's not just for fun. My healing, it comes from, and she says, she utters the name Jadi. Roll a religion check if you'd like.
Rolling.
Sure.
Okay. Ruktuk, being a fellow cleric, you recognize.
Natural 20.
Okay, well, Rialise, you also know this. Ruktuk and Rialise, you recognize Jadi as the patron kindred of Diaz, who is known for pacifism, who is known for mercy and peaceful living. And she explains, I was visited by Jadi, gave me my powers, but it came with a petition.
You're speaking too quiet. Your
Oh, am I too quiet?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, just a tad.
Your
Nah,
microphone's
my
like,
acting's
no.
too hard. Yes, hold on. Let
Microphone
me
was like, nah, we're not doing this today.
let me raise this a bit. Hopefully that's better.
Oh.
Is that too loud?
Oh.
Dryad
No, a little bit,
ASMR?
a little bit.
Oh, okay. Let's lower that a bit. Okay, how's that?
That's
Okay.
better.
Yeah,
Okay,
much
so
better.
she utters out again. She says, "My powers, they're good, but they came with a bit of a condition. Well, it's a story."
I mean, we got time right now. Yeah.
Also, if you don't feel comfortable telling all of it right now, that's okay too.
Yeah.
Like if you want time to rest, I have some water and I have a potion of healing. Is there anything we can do to help?
You just rest a bit. It's about. She seems unclear of where to start. The short of it, my father, he's a talented doctor. I wanted so badly to help him, and I prayed and prayed for the power to heal. He's a bit of a traditionalist, doesn't really believe in that kind of stuff. Then he got sick. Real bad in over there, and he got sick, and eventually she answered my prayer, and well, I saved his life. I knew I couldn't just do nothing with this, but it took me by surprise when I learned about this side effect the first time. If anyone in the school found out, I'm scared they'll kick me out.
Well, your secret's safe with me.
And me.
I don't have a reason to tell anybody, no?
Oh, wait, this isn't looping. I want the sad music to keep going.
Not the sad music.
Not the sad music. Thanks. You're good people, aren't you? She seems to be she addresses you all roughly, but Apis, you can tell that she's kind of looking directly at you when she says that.
Oh.
He's gonna kind of like look away a little bit, kind of like scratch the cheek.
You're good people, Mr. Fireball McSpyface.
Yeah.
Good is subjective.
You can see that she's lightening up a little bit. Despite the pain, she's able to keep some attitude towards it. You can tell this isn't her first exposure to this, but you can tell that it is very serious. She adds on, it's not like I'm not used to this. It's just never been so bad before. I think that must have been really bad. If you didn't have that necklace, I might have.
But you didn't. At least I don't think so. No.
I mean,
Yeah.
you looked unconscious.
I can count my blessings, I think. Hope he's not. Oh,
He'll be fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
We saw him and
You know-
he was unconscious but alive.
were you going after Penn?
Yeah.
Try to.
Well, that reminds me. Her book. You stole it, didn't you?
Wait, what?
Which
yeah.
book?
She looks to you as a group. She looks at Apis, directing it at him, although she is referring to Penelope's spell book, who is currently
Oh, right.
who is currently in the possession of which is currently in Fish's possession.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. We have
Yeah.
her fucking spell
Yeah,
book.
we do.
God.
Once
It was dropped in the darkness
Yeah.
in a scuffle when Penelope and
Chag.
Samantha
No,
when
no.
Penelope and Samantha ran into each other.
Gib.
No, you don't get the book. Shush.
does anyone answer her question?
I'm not gonna say shit.
I need that to understand. Gib.
Fish kind of rises up on her tippy toes and whispers into Realise's ear. What do I say? It's in my bag, but am I supposed to let her know?
I'm just gonna shake my head.
I'm gonna roll an insight check.
I'm gonna shake my head.
Actually, this perception check's probably good enough.
as far
I
as
don't
I know-
remember seeing her book anywhere. No.
I was unconscious, so I couldn't really
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
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 He
Yeah,
was also
yeah.
shackled. So
Yeah, it was really dark.
I think Rektuk knows.
Yeah.
Did you read it?
We don't have it.
why? What's in it? I'm pretty sure it's just spells.
Yeah. If we had it.
There are spell books all over at school. Why are you concerned about us reading it?
Oh, it's not me. Just Penn, you can see almost a giggle escapes her mouth. She said she said she would get really mad if someone read it.
Oh. Like how mad? Like on the scale of like 1 to 10. How mad?
Also, how would she
She-
know if someone
she-
read it?
Well, Penn clearly felt her book getting stolen. You swiped it from her hands. She knows her book got
Yeah.
stolen.
How would you know if someone read it?
She wouldn't.
She wouldn't know if somebody read it, yeah.
She wouldn't know if someone read it. But you look at Samantha and she seems a bit bashful. You would imagine that there would be some blushing escaping from her cheeks if it weren't for
The blood.
how she is right now.
Yeah.
And she looks to the side and she's like, well, and if I may do some cinematography for a second, she looks to the side as if remembering, recalling, well, cuts to a scene of Samantha and Penn skating along, and then Samantha like struggling to work a locked door with a half-empty thieves kit, and Pen's saying something along the lines of, "I'll pluck all his feathers out, make a pillow, and smother him to death with it."
Oh,
Cut back to Samantha. Something like that.
Oh. Yeah, no, we don't have it. I'm gonna keep going with the lie. If I have to roll deception, I would.
I'm hoping it's around here somewhere if she did drop it.
It's
Okay.
kind of dark.
Yeah.
If you
Unless
find,
a famous book thief.
if you,
took it. I'm nudging Fish
covering Fish
jokingly,
so hard right now,
unaware she actually has it.
I am covered for Fish. No, we don't have this book. Mm-mm.
And the fish holds up her paws. She's like, "Hey, I don't got it.
See?
okay, well, I'll
I was
just,
too busy trying not to die."
Valid.
if you find it, I'm sure she would appreciate if you gave it back to her, without reading it. And she looks away. She, roll an insight check.
Okay.
All of us, or
Whoever wants to.
I bet.
Oh. Speaking,
Got an 8.
you know what?
You're
I'm gonna
seven.
roll insight just for shits and giggles.
Look at that! Look at that!
You can see that Samantha, a smirk kind of creeps across her face when she says, without reading it, she gives off the impression of, Pen doesn't want you to read it, but I
Wait,
wouldn't stop
Sam.
you.
She does
Yeah,
it.
Sam does.
Well, two things, I guess, now that we're hunkered down. Speaking of things that we have or don't have, Fish, do you still have the arrow?
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
right,
yes,
yeah.
yes. Can I
What-
go put it in now?
What is
Please,
that?
Please, please,
The,
please,
those
please.
those guys were really interested in it.
Well, it's ours now.
I
As
would,
all of ours, yeah.
if I can make a suggestion,
Our arrow.
Yes, our arrow, yeah.
Mine.
if I could make a suggestion here, if someone else knows about the arrows, me putting them in a willy-nilly where they could potentially have the last arrow is not the best idea in the world. Maybe we should hide this one in here.
That's true.
I do, however, would like to go to that main chamber and make sure my alarms are still set in case they want to show up and drop off Tricky. And
Oh, yeah, that's true, yeah.
Okay.
if I could have a security detail, that would be wonderful.
Yeah.
All right. Who's coming with Apis to definitely not read the book out of Samantha's line of sight?
I'll come with you.
I'll go.
I'll stay
Okay.
with Sam and make sure she's all right.
So Sam and Sam with
Sam and
Rock
Sam.
and yeah.
All right.
Also, I would try to drag her into this box because this is the most well-defended area.
Yeah.
Drag her through
Without-
through the oil.
Yeah,
true, true.
without making it too complicated, you are gentle and careful in your handling of Samantha, bringing her to this corner. You can see that once she has
Okay.
a moment to rest, you can see that she does finally, feeling relaxed and safe, start to nod off, quickly becoming unconscious.
I was about to say, can I tuck Sam into the wagon because I have my bedroll in there and just kind of make a little.
Oh,
You can. While you're doing that, I want you to make a medicine check.
Oh.
Yes.
Come on. Hi.
This is too adorable.
It really is, though. No.
Okay. All
How
right.
dare you make this so
I'm giving you
wholesome.
I'm giving you a chance to inspiration that if you want to, but it's not really
I was
that
about to say-
necessary.
I do have an inspiration, so I'll use it.
Yeah,
Okay.
This is just him trying to get
Yeah.
Get
It's
rid
a
of
little
all
bit
the
better, yeah.
All right. So after you have a chance to tuck Samantha in after she's fully lost her consciousness, you have a moment to properly observe Samantha's wounds and try to understand exactly what is happening. You can see, of course, the traces of black that are strewn across her face. They seem to connect to major veins that would typically be on a muss's body. Of course, tracing down to the neck, and you don't disrobe her or anything, but you can tell at a glance that these veins probably expand all across her body. It seems to be like a sort of, it seems to be like some sort of magical disease that is affecting her blood, literally affecting her blood. Just by performing a bit of a diagnosis on her, you can tell that whatever damage she has dealt has been severe. You know that she has 8 hit points and 8 maximum hit points right now.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
You also note that magical healing doesn't seem to do anything to her.
Okay.
Unfortunately, you don't know much else about the nature of this condition. Not with an 11 medicine.
Okay. And yeah, Rakutok's actually just going to keep that information to themselves right now.
Okay. What is Apis, Release, and Fish doing?
Going towards the sensor chamber.
Okay.
As we're going down, once
You're
we're
like,
out
give me.
Yay!
So
All right, I'm gonna bring you to the central chamber as you like. These guys are gone by now.
Yeah. So Fish.
As soon as he says "so fish," I pull it out of my bag.
There it is. It's very
That's what I
undeniably Penelope's spellbook. It's even oversized.
I am gonna snatch it.
Okay. So
Have fun. It's no use to me.
You know how important these are to wizards.
I'm kind of curious. Just want to see what the extra stuff is in there now. Now that Sam said all of that.
Oh, you bet your ass I'm stealing some of her spells.
all right.
Oh,
so
yeah,
so
I know that.
I have a question for you. As you undeniably, peruse this spell book, what?
I'm not perusing it yet.
Okay. What do you do with this spell book? Because it's very important.
Okay.
I am gonna put it in my bag. I want to make sure that my alarms and traps are still set before I do anything.
Okay, your alarms are set. They're mostly still active. They had maybe about 3 hours of duration. How long does an alarm last? 1 hour?
8 hours.
8 hours. They still had about 3 hours left, but you refresh your durations just fine. It's been 20 minutes now.
The bear trap's still there.
Yeah, bear traps. This room hasn't been touched. At least you don't think.
Yeah.
You guys got any other traps you want to place here?
I got hunting traps, 2 of them.
I don't think I have anything. No.
Hey, Tricky.
You're welcome to place them if you wish. I point out where I have mine that are rather hidden.
Can I just make a perception check to make sure that we're the only people here?
Go. Yeah, go for it.
I don't trust it. Perception.
Just like Penelope comes out of nowhere. You looked.
Yeah, 9.
You don't think there's
9.
anyone else here besides you, Fish, and Apis.
Okay.
And there's only 3 arrows in the.
Only 3
quiver.
arrows.
Cool.
Okay, we have 4 and we're missing
So we gotta find 2.
1, because
Well,
Fish has one right now.
Fish has
Yeah.
one.
Well, there's 3 in here. We have 1.
And we're missing 1.
And there's one more.
Oh,
The-
there's
the-
5.
the
That's
quiver
right.
takes 5.
Yeah. It's only 5, yeah.
Speaking,
Oh, so
speaking
they
of,
were
you never
looking for the
looked at the
last one.
inscription of the arrow.
Oh, sure, yeah.
we'll have to do that when we get back.
I can't read
All right.
this.
Once I'm sufficient that everything is set, I want to walk back, and as I'm doing that, I am 100% looking what spell she has.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
I will also state that I am trying, like, air quotes, hiding that I'm looking for spells.
Oh, who are you hiding it from?
The Ray and Fish. I am
okay.
trying to, like, keep a step back and be like, I'm just gonna look for a spell real quick.
Okay.
As a wizard giggle.
All right. So you go ahead and peruse through the spells. There are a few things that is definitely worth noting. I'm gonna give you the cool mechanical bits first. So what kind of spells are you looking for, or are you just perusing any of them?
Well, we already know of some in session notes. I'm looking for any others that are worthwhile, interesting.
Okay. So I'm just going to say you peruse through her spell book, and her, every wizard spell book is filled with different notations and formulae and their own interpretations of the weave. So translating any of these is very difficult. It takes a lot of time, but you're able to work out some basic ones. You see grease is on this list. You see absorb elements is on this list. Surprisingly, you see mind thrust is on this list. That's interesting.
We already knew about that one.
Yeah.
And then you see Leomund's tiny hut is on this list. As you continue to peruse through the spells, though, you notice that as you finish going through the depths of the spells, you start to go further along because this book is giant. So all the spells that Pen has learned at this point, all the spells that Penelope has learned at this point, only take up a small fraction of this book. You note that on the other side of the book, if you flip it and read it backwards, it seems that there are more pages written with more things. And you just take a minute to glance at, no, not Mind Whip, Mind Thrust.
Not a spell.
I think it is a spell.
Mind Thrust?
Mind Thrust.
That's my ability.
Tasha's Mind Whip is a thing.
It's a UA.
Yep.
Oh, they turned it's an Unearthed Arcana, but it was renamed Tasha's Mind Whip. So it's Mind Whip. I don't know why.
Mind Whip,
I don't know why I called it Mind Thrust. I must have not been looking. Anyway.
Cringe.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I use Mind Thrust all the time.
Anyway, you look at the opposite side of the book and you realize that this isn't just a spell book. You have a glance at it before deciding whether you should read any further because you've stumbled onto Penelope's diary.
Not the diary.
Oh no.
Gotta make sure I'm a few extra steps back. See if they notice.
All right.
Does Fish and Riley's notice?
I want to know.
They can decide whether they notice.
I want to notice.
Can I make
We notice a change in his behavior.
Can I make a stealth check?
No. No,
Damn.
you can't.
So we're just like, what?
What's going on?
You happen upon what looks to be Penelope's diary that she has been writing on the opposite side of the spell book, starting from her very first day at Ultimacademy.
Oh my god.
Now, my question is, do you read it?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
I will say, Apis is holding it, and it's just like, you can see.
Close to his face.
You can see the thousands of calculations in his head. Whether or not he should read it.
I mean, if he's not weird, we definitely are.
Meanwhile, Rhea-Lise and Fish are already peering over your shoulder reading it. Would you like to read these starting from the oldest entries or the newest entries?
Newest. I feel like that would find helpful information there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
we're strictly reading this for strategic information, correct?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So
and then if we have extra time left over, it might just read it for fun.
For sake of expediency, and also because I cannot do so many of them, I'm giving you rough approximations of things in between. But you definitely focus on diary entries that are particularly pertinent to your situation and your characters. And the last diary entry seems to be talking, Penn must have been writing in this recently because it talks about the dungeon that you guys are in right now. And in fact, if you guys check your journals, I have added a diary entry to your handouts that you can then read at your perusal. I can read it for you, or you can read it out loud or to yourselves, however you want to do this. Feel free.
I will absolutely read it out loud for the class.
All right, read it out loud for the class.
Huh?
Journals? Where?
So in your in roll 20, there's a journal section. I've added a diary entry to your journal.
So I will 100% read this.
Okay.
Lunchtime Penelope here, and here we are crushing this dungeon. Chad is actually insanely strong. I won't have to carry us to victory after all. Operation Gauntlet is working perfectly. We're always getting good fair fights, and anyone we beat ends up so inspired by us they join our team, and Sam's pretty happy we don't knock anyone out. I wish I was as popular as Chad.
I want to do the next one. Nighttime Penelope. One day down. Apis' team.
Still.
Yeah, still. It was hard to read the font.
I hope it's not that big a deal, but I wanted to be like, yeah.
Not only that, Sam told me I was obsessed with him. I'm not obsessed. I'm cautious. Whatever. He's not that important. We're already sealed up for the night. Time to put him out of my mind and get some rest. I still need to keep up with Chad.
And then on the opposite side of the page, you see a funny anecdote.
I can't.
That's gonna be to the left.
Apis and Penn shipping. I fucking love this. I'm ready.
Apis
Yes.
It's an intrigue.
I want to do something so bad.
Oh no.
And I'm gonna leave this to a roll.
Okay.
Oh shit.
You could write Apis was here.
Oh my god.
So before anyone says anything, I totally just want to write in my own handwriting, same underneath that.
Oh my god.
Same.
So my question to you.
Mood.
My question is to you, Min, is odds or evens?
Odds.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. That's odd. You didn't tell me which one's which though.
I am gonna take my ink pen. And I'm ready.
Don't write in her diary. That's fucked up.
That's fucked up. Fish, the voice of reason is so weird.
Wait, Fish. But we're already reading it. It's already fucked up.
I know it's fucked up to read someone else's diary, but it's even more fucked up to write in it. Because then you're leaving evidence.
I think it'd be funny.
I think it'd be funny too.
Do you try
to
do you
at least write Apis was here? That would be really funny.
Yeah, do you try to mimic anyone's handwriting or forge a handwriting, or are you just writing it with your own handwriting?
Just writing with my own handwriting.
Oh, that's disastrous. That's game ending.
Not game ending.
All right.
With a quick little flick of my wrist, just write same.
All right.
Love this.
Well, that is Penelope's latest entry, but there's plenty more that you can read through, in whatever order you want.
Yeah.
I think we're just gonna keep going back in time.
Back in time.
Let's go.
All right.
Give me the next one to read.
Are you?
Can I read it?
Yeah, let's let Sigbur read it, because Sigbur's been doing nothing for a while. I'm sorry, Sig.
Okay.
This is the third day in a row Apis skipped comp class. Mrs. Dan's told him that he was going to get detention at this rate. How does it... Oh my god, it's so small.
The lark.
The lark like that.
How does the lark like that ace all his tests and still manage to get in trouble? And when he's not skipping class, he's late for breakfast and leaves JE early.
As a junior expeditionist.
It pisses me off. Like he's not taking it seriously. And when I asked
For your curiosity, MRA and MRO is Maestra and Maestro, respectively.
And when I asked Maestro Root about it, he keeps dodging me. I know you can hear me. We're actually the same height. You can't use that excuse. I have no choice but to ask
Sister
Nicole for guidance. Sam told me I could rely on her. Nighttime Penelope here.
I love Nighttime Penelope.
Sister Nicole did a divination reading for me, and I'm even more confused. I asked her how to expose his true intentions. She told me to be honest with him, get closer to him.
Oh?
Wouldn't that just give me away? Is it supposed to be literal? Maybe Maestro Summerchrome will let me swap courses with Maestro Finn.
Oh my god, I love
Now, as cute as that may seem, Apis, you might have a tinge of worry about you because you're reading these diary entries and you actually recognize the dates that are writing about, third day in a row. You trace it back. Those were 3 days that you were on assignments.
Shit, am I that obvious?
Yeah, you are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you are.
Oh yeah, we all know when you're gone.
Yeah.
Worriedly, I'm gonna go.
As heartwarming as it is, you now have a slight concern that someone's actually kind of onto you.
Yeah.
And they have a crush. Okay.
And they have a super crush.
Fish is just gonna start making fun of him for that. She's gonna be like, Pan has a crush. Pan has a crush. She likes you.
I'm getting less and less confident about the team Sam and I cobbled together before this big dungeon challenge. Sam wanted to get Dorema to sign up. Yeah, that creepy gnome from Occult Club.
Damn.
But when I asked her
shots
to join,
fired.
when I asked her to join, she told me she already teamed up with Spyro from crafting. At least she was happy we got Chad with us. Sam met him at the student council hall and basically begged him to join us. If you ask me, she's totally crushing on him. And then today I found out Ruktuk got stolen by another team too. So that's 2 for 2 off our ass-kicking team weight. I guess I should have expected Ruktuk to get picked up after they embarrassed that devil spawn day. After I fill out the rest of our team, I gotta do some reconnaissance, find out what team Ruktuk wound up in. I kinda hope they go easy on us. Nighttime.
You finally read
Yo!
Nighttime Penelope. Of course it's Apis, and he got trick-ricked too.
I fucking love this.
Forget going easy, they're going down.
Oh, I love Penelope so much. Penelope is my favorite
so
NPC.
funny.
So much. Oh
Okay.
my god.
Apis is literally gonna actually snicker at that one.
I'm glad that my name is impossible.
Trickery. I love this.
Trick-ricked.
Do you keep going?
What about trick roll?
100%.
Yeah.
I can't believe we got trick-rolled.
Never gonna give you up, so it's fine.
All right. Who would like to read this one? Can we? I want Ruktuk to read this.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Uh-oh, Kaus is dead?
No, I was just. Okay. Let me get the. I was just listening, so I don't.
You were like
vibing.
podcasting this like true crime. Like, this is beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay.
What page are we on?
You are
4.
on diary entry 4. You're now getting to near the beginning of the campaign.
Okay.
I never knew Laveron could hurt so much. I'll keep this short to
That's Tomy.
Tomy.
Yeah,
Tomy. Because I'm still counting stars. It
Yeah,
looks like the
feel free to roll it in an insight check if you'd like.
Bet.
Sure thing.
Oh, never mind.
No!
All right, you guys suck.
Oh.
Well, it's obvious. Her journal is her tome, and it's named Tomy.
Oh, well, you
Yeah.
got it.
Oh,
No,
Yeah,
no, I got
Tomy
it
is what
too,
she names her
honestly.
tome.
Tomy.
that's really funny.
That's so cute.
That's adorable.
Okay. It looks like Operation
He's gonna kill all of
Council.
you.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't read it, so it's fine. Give me a second. It looks like Operation Dispel Council won't be necessary anymore. Sam went back to joining the JE, thank Dia, because I was bluffing. At least it has an exciting ending though. Finally got myself in front of that Tricreen trick. Not trick-cried.
Yeah.
That everyone kept gossiping about in the dorms. Turns out he's always ready to spar and he's not a pushover. It was close, and I'll win next time. Okay, this is nighttime at Penelope, and Sam just told me that Apis is the one that led the charge and got everyone in JE to back off? I thought I hallucinated that part. I thought Ruktuk saved the day. I need to check back with them to see if this is actually true. Daytime Penelope? Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, is that why she was on my case? She thought I did something. No.
Heck. Alright, next one.
Read the next page.
All right.
By the way, I would like to say we are sitting we're in a corner right now. Just
Yeah. Shouldn't we be watching over our actual rescue victim? No. All right, you're now reaching to the very start of the campaign. This is one of the first entries in her third year.
Okay, this is gonna be great.
All right, here I go.
This is you. All you.
Fuck wow. Okay, I finally got him though. Of all people, I got stuck doing a group project with Apis and component relations. I guess Maestra Dan's decided we need to get along after that scene in her library. And Tomi, you'd better not tell anyone.
I love you.
But I might have been wrong about him, okay? He was actually smarter than Wao at least. I mean, it's obvious now how to invert a somatic motion to measure the weave into a mental voice and then echo the incantation in the subconscious before visualizing your target to mimic a subtle spell. But I guess it didn't really click for me until after he showed me. What's important though is that I finally got a chance to get some payback on him. Your baby meteors don't look so impressive when they come out looking like dragon droppings. I still don't know if I can trust Apis, but at least he's not Wao. I guess I should thank him for the help. Maybe if I'm nice enough, he'll let me copy off his homework.
Jeez.
I twitch, remembering that.
Every single time Apis is mentioned, Fish just looks over with the shit-eating grin.
The diary entry previous to this one is bleeding into her second year at Ultimacademy, involving her first training at the Junior Expeditionist, and it talks mostly about her relationship with Samantha, who who through this you finally figure out she met after her first year at Ultimacademy. There was basically a capital fair happening, and Samantha joined in or came in to watch with the intention of hopefully applying to go join Ultimacademy one day. That is when Samantha and Penelope truly became friends. Oh, who wants to read this one?
I got it.
I will.
Oh, you got it.
Whose turn to read in class this time?
It's me. I might have to ask Sam to cancel our training tonight. On second thought, she could probably splash some holy tea on me and I'll be in top shape again. So no problem there. Would she though? Even though she says she wants to be an expeditionist when she gets accepted, she shies away whenever I want to spar. We've been friends for years now, and it's not like I won't go easy on her. I don't get her sometimes. I wish I could help her get over her fear of fighting. It's like she's allergic. When I heard she got into a scuffle at Sally's, I checked up on her and she was heartbroken for the whole day. She wouldn't even talk to me until morning. Writing all of this down is just making me worry more and more about her. Can't sit here and mope about sore muscles when Sam needs my help. Right after this, I'm going back out there and making a pathfinder out of her. Well, after a bath at least. And snack.
There's the previous paragraph at the beginning where it says, "I'm beat. Maestro Rubev's training is so hard."
Oh, I thought that was just like a title, so I was just like, I'm sorry.
All right, last one.
All right,
Oh,
you
God,
can.
that's not
All right.
all the way through.
Miss
I would
Really
like you to know that
honors.
that reads.
What?
It does not say training.
It-
There are so many little C's in there.
Yeah.
Wow, I can't believe you're harshing on this girl's handwriting.
She need to get better handwriting. I'm sorry.
Damn. All right. All right. The rest of the diary entries are mostly filler. You find yourself reaching back to her very first entry before being accepted into Ultimacademy, or after being accepted into Ultimacademy. Keep in mind that muss age very quickly compared to most races. So keep this in mind as you are now looking into the diary of someone who emotionally is reaching somewhere between 15 and 16 years old.
Oh.
Hello, new spellbook. I haven't gotten a new tome in years, so this'll take some getting used to, huh? But just holding you is pretty exciting. A real Ultimacademy book. My little sister would kill to have something like you. The whole family is gonna want to. I couldn't stop thinking about my little family test before Mom said I was ready to go to the capital. I had to show her the biggest fireball she'd ever seen. I think she was exaggerating, but it felt good. Don't tell her that Grandma helped me cheat. I still don't know fireball.
Oh.
The teacher seemed nice, especially the windy one. I was so nervous I already forgot her name. She said I should make friends soon. Was she reassuring me or giving me advice? I'm going to bed now, okay? You better be a good book and stay right here while I try to sleep before tomorrow.
And like a funny callback, you see a silly addendum at the other side of the page.
Just say
I can't sleep. Help.
Keg.
I can't sleep.
Oh,
Help.
curious
No.
now. Does she even have fireball in her arsenal?
You don't know, but you don't remember her casting fireball. You don't see any indication that she knows fireball.
I want to write mood on this one.
No.
I want to write mood.
Leave the baby one pure.
Yeah. After that one, I'm gonna
Yeah.
close the book, tuck it in my cloak. We don't speak about any of this.
You wrote something down.
You literally wrote in the book, bro.
she's gonna know.
Secrecy of the utmost importance. Ha ha ha! Got him.
Mm-hmm.
She's not gonna know.
She's gonna
totally
know.
is.
She's
What
not
do
gonna know.
You wrote in her diary. She's gonna know.
We're doing the meme.
did.
Anyways, I'm gonna hold on to the book and walk back.
Uh-huh.
All right, as you
What,
walk.
because you don't want anyone else to find out about her crush on you,
She really has a big crush on you. Definitely.
Mr.
Yeah.
Lover Boy.
Ooh.
Honestly, to me, it
Ooh.
looked like she was more obsessed with me.
No, she thinks
No.
you're cute. She just doesn't know that she has a crush on
She
you.
thinks
That's what
she
I got
thinks
from
your
it.
head would look
Yeah.
good on a pike.
Oh, jeez.
Like, Apis himself has, like, no idea about relationships, so he's just he's the innocent being right now.
So literally, while he's going through all of the things with Fizz, I'm literally like elbowing him and like giving him like wild eyebrows with
Really?
Yeah,
a smirk on my face.
Apis, like, you guys are like, aw, she has a crush. Apis is like, shit, someone's onto me.
Yeah, that's true. She knows she can't be allowed to live. Cox gun.
jeez.
Cox wand.
I would have to say I do really like Reely's and Fish's dynamic.
Min,
Yes.
she knows too much.
You know, yeah, there you go. That's the one.
Okay, it's after 10, and I already stayed longer than I originally intended to. So I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to go.
Oh,
I need
I'm very
you.
sleepy. Very sleepy.
No,
Big crazy
but
sleepy.
I need you. That dynamic.
I'm sleepy.
Okay,
It's
okay.
my
Do
bedtime.
we want to move back to Tricky? We have 4. How is everyone feeling
Yeah.
about continuing? Maybe after a short
I wanna
break.
continue.
I could probably go on for like
I
one more
trust
hour.
Reely's.
All right.
I'm not good with
I would-
real names.
I would like to
But
take a
if
short.
if you would like to take over for Fish, Ray.
I will say we'll just all go back to the room.
Yep.
You can
And
continue any
I can-
banter you feel.
I can imagine. I can imagine both of you just snickering and giggling to yourselves while Rucktuck's like, "Oh, hey, how'd it go?"
But
No,
the thing is,
no,
we're
no.
not just giggling about the content.
Yeah.
We're looking at who drew an Among Us inside of this circle at the lion.
Who knows at this point?
That had to be you.
It was not me.
I don't trust you.
But no, as we're
Don't
getting
drop
back
the
into the
visors.
chamber, as we're getting
Don't
back
drop
to
the
the chamber,
visors like that. I make the
That's fair.
the visors bump out.
that's fair.
Among Us chicken.
But as Fish and Release are coming back, you literally hear both of us in the back just literally like Apis and Pen sitting in the tree KSIG. We're singing
my
that the
God.
entire way.
And I'm like,
To the chamber.
no, you can't say that. Everyone else will hear us. And then we start giggling again.
Apis in his head, literally just shit. I need to stop being so obvious.
Oh, baby.
I think it would be really funny if, like, after they all get back, when they all get back from this, to just like go to a local pub.
Oh my, what? Oh my gosh. This landed. All right. Everyone in the chat, we're gonna take like a 10-minute break. I need to get some food in me, and then we're gonna see what happens to Tricky and Penelope during this time. All right. Be back soon. Peace.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Fish.
Bye,
I'll
Fish.
miss you.
I'll miss you too.
Hello, everyone. Hello, everybody. Cub Scouts are back. We're kind of back to the jam, and so this will have.
No, I was saying hi to my chat. You know, I'm also streaming. Yeah.
Hi, chats.
Hi. Hello.
All right. So, with this in mind, I'm going to go ahead and put you guys back. You guys have been here for a while as everyone has been excavating stuff. We're kind of jumping back in. I'm going to be rearranging a bunch of things. Just because it's been a while. You guys have been here for at least an hour now. So if you want to, you could even benefit from a short rest.
Nice. It does nothing for me.
It does nothing for me.
Great. By now, I'm going to go ahead and just quickly delete these guys. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Where did they go?
And because they will have been shifting and moving around a bit more. So now they are around here. And here. Where'd Emma go? Oh, there she is. Here. It's been about an hour. Bartheliad is now back to, working shape. He's been muttering to himself about and clutching his gut after having his life flash before his eyes. And now that he's finally feeling better, he's looking at some people around and they're kind of talking to him. They refer to him as boss. He talks to them, in particular these guys, and he seems to start sending them on a manhunt. Because you see him making motions. You hear from the other side of the room. You don't catch the entire conversation, but he says something like, well, Sam might be around here somewhere. Try to find her. And you can see they're like, got it, boss. They start leaving. They start making their way to what looks to be Chamber 12. This guy makes his way out into the wing proper. Meanwhile, Penelope is no longer struggling. You see that she's been eyeing you for a short time, kind of thinking about like what she can possibly say or whisper to you without Dorema listening.
I do the magic brain thing.
You do the magic brain thing.
The nice mind meld thing.
Oh shoot! Did Strom just join the session? Is that a Strom I hear? It is a Strom. Hello, Strom.
Oh, hello.
We lost the fish and we gained the Strom. What perfect timing!
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't too sure if you guys were gonna know.
Oh Jesus, robot!
I wish you got the robot thing, Strom. Unfortunate.
We have a new Warforged.
We have a Warforged. Let's go.
How many times are we gonna make that joke?
All the time.
Every single time.
Every single fucking time.
Strong.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'll just continually mind meld.
Yeah.
And we can just talk. I don't need to.
It doesn't cost any points or anything.
Yeah, it's like a.
It's free.
It's free.
Free.
I don't need to gain access. I just won't do the memory part of it. I mean, it doesn't say may, but I'm gonna go with. I don't want you to describe all the fucking.
No, don't worry about it. Just you're opening up a mind meld and trying to have a conversation with Pen without the notice of Dorema, who has been mostly keeping a close eye on you. Get this. She's like, get this heart out of the way.
Damn, you broke the heart. Wow.
Kind of cringe.
Sound good now?
No.
Nope. Still not good.
Warforged are us right here.
I guess I'll just wait for Strom to fix everything.
You're our only hope.
Mm-hmm.
You missed the best part, though. Someone's gonna have to give Strom the rundown of what happened this session after it's over.
Mm-hmm.
Strom is muted. Can't even hear the robot if I wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
Strom can watch the VOD as well.
Strom could watch the VOD.
Did this fix this?
No.
Nope.
Yes. I'm just kidding. No.
Yeah, restart my computer.
Okay, bye.
And then we never heard from him again.
Must restart the mainframe.
His the board.
His vocal center needs to be powered back up.
Mm-mm.
Hey, Strom, when you come back, can you say resistance is futile?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I guess I opened the mind meld and I'm.
You are looking at me funny.
How are you doing that?
My race, the Thri-Kreen, are psychic.
Oh, it's... Wait, you're not casting a spell?
No,
You didn't do anything funky with your hands.
correct. This is just a thing I do.
Okay. So now I can talk to you without saying anything.
Yes.
Okay. So how are we gonna get out of this?
We don't.
What?
This is not a scenario that we get out of on our own.
You didn't have a plan?
The plan was to not get trapped. I wasn't going to help you. I was just going to run. But now we are stuck in this together.
It's gotta be something.
Well, we have allies that are on the outside that did escape. So ideally my pack will come get me, or at least attempt to save me in some way, shape, or but
you can see that she's conflicted about that.
I want you to know that we came after you because you are our prey and no.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
Mm-hmm.
No. It is the truth.
All right,
You ran away
I was gonna come back with a vengeance.
with a vengeance.
Now I got
You
stuck
are
here.
Yeah, I see.
So I guess while we're both stuck here, I should at least tell you what I know. Okay.
I probably know more, but go ahead.
All right, fine. Maybe I won't say anything. She cuts off the mind meld.
I'm mind melding again. Ding dong. Ring, ring.
Oh, you come crawling back then.
Oh my god.
I mean, I could have just let you talk to the air if you want.
To the what? I didn't catch that.
To the air if you preferred.
No, this is fine. All right.
Strom is back.
Stop looking at me all weird. You don't have to look at me.
I'm not looking well. Okay. She closes her eyes.
That's even worse.
Duremma is looking around and poking around at Penelope and jostling her awake. Hey, you're not asleep, are you? Come on. Can you leave me alone? You've already done in more damage than you needed to. I told you I wasn't trying to pick a fight.
Sig left, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, Discord got fucked.
Is my mic good now?
Yes. No.
Hey,
I meant
quick, resistance is futile.
Alright, well, it looks like I'm just going to bed.
No, I'm so sorry.
No.
I'm so sorry, Strom.
At least say resistance is futile real quick.
Fine.
It works.
Now it works.
Oh my gosh, that's so good.
I knew how to fix it.
Mm-hmm,
Also,
mm-hmm.
Strom joining fucked my Discord for a good minute.
Oh, yeah.
So what did you miss?
Hey, are you sleeping? Was the last thing I heard.
Yeah. So Penelope said, like, she said, oh God, what did she say?
Oh my god.
She said something along the lines of like you leave me alone. I already told you that wasn't trying to pick a fight. And Dorema says, well, we wanted to make sure that you weren't, playing it safe. And I can see that after Tricky is coming after, well, I can only assume he was coming after you or our arrow, our treasure.
When I come after your arrow, I wouldn't even know you had it.
Well, we still have an arrangement, and you're not getting any of it, so back off. She looks at Pen and kind of storms off. She's very She's very, very protective of her resources and her potential profits. And Penelope's like, see, she tries to like re-accept the mind meld. See, this is what I had to deal with. I was trying to get away and get some rest, and I wound up in the middle of these guys just by sheer happenstance. I told them that I wasn't trying to pick a fight, and apparently I caught them in the middle of some sort of crazy treasure hunt. And they didn't want me to be involved. They didn't want to split anything, and they didn't trust me. They thought I was setting up an ambush. Now I'm here.
Yes. It's a shame that two groups got together. It's really hard to deal with multiple groups teaming up.
Multiple groups. Well, it didn't seem like they quite wanted to do it. I caught a little bit of the conversation. Apparently,
staring at her. Yes, multiple groups. Very difficult. Very annoying. Multiple groups.
Well, here's the thing about. Wait, what are you insinuating?
Your strategy was stupid.
Our strategy was perfect. Operation Gauntlet was flawless.
Well,
until you got your ass kicked.
We still kicked the majority of your team's asses.
Only because we actually played fair. Fucking war criminals.
We're not. I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
But also, it is totally fair for us to go 6 on 18.
Well, I don't even want to talk about this right now. We're stuck in the middle of this group and we're chained up. Can we drop this?
We can try, but we don't really have much else to talk about.
Okay, well, I think now that you mention it, I think I might have an idea. See, here's the thing. The way I listened to it while I was here, it seems like Rosetta is the person who actually found the arrow. And so she and her team called dibs, but they ended up teaming up with wait, let me double check who's on which team, just to double check that I get my story straight. Yeah. So Rosetta's the person who actually found the arrow, and so she and Barthelian's team were about to take it out and, I guess figure out what to do with it. And then Dorema came in and suddenly called dibs. Apparently Dorema heard about some legend of arrows and treasure. And she started searching for it before the thing even started, all the way from the beginning. And she realized that she really needed Rosetta's help. And I mean, Barthelian really didn't want to team up, but I guess we all just kind of got excited about the idea of real treasure in this place. Well, that's the way Rosetta said it.
I suppose we could incite combat and get our asses out of here.
Well, I think one thing that's important is that this is a pretty tenuous friendship. They definitely didn't want to do this from the start. And honestly, I'm just waiting for when the backstabbing happens.
Yes.
If they don't send me back out the dungeon first.
Well, We have a very interesting position in that I can talk in people's brains.
Well, can that?
What if I try to push the backstabbing along just a little bit?
I get it. Okay, what should I do?
Dilemma is watching us, but there is something in my quiver I need you to get.
What is it?
It is a small marble elephant.
Oh my fucking god.
I don't know if Therma's gonna let me sneak that one out. I can try. Can you distract her?
Yes, I can do that. I'm gonna.
Okay.
Can I want to ring Dilemma. Ring, ring.
Okay. You ring in with the mind meld, and after a confused look, you see Dilemma have a bewildered expression, and then her eyes dart into a laser focus. What do you want, Tricky?
Hello, Dilemma. I would like to offer up a chance at profits.
Well, yeah, we were already thinking of that, but we're gonna talk details once we found the other arrow. Also,
Yes,
when are you gonna tell us where the other arrow went? It's obvious your team took it.
Well, you see, I'm here, so I have no fucking clue where it is.
You didn't have a plan about this? You didn't tell them where to stash it or anything?
No. I planned to get out of here, but then I fell in a hole.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
That was great.
Anyway, there seem to be 12 of you, and there could be fewer of you with the help of me.
Well, that's the thing. I never wanted to share this anyway, but we needed Rosetta's help. She's the only one who knows how to find these things.
Well, is she currently helpful?
Well, she is up until we find this last arrow.
But you know that it's meant to be here. And she isn't leaving. So it's here somewhere.
I mean, maybe. What if we're wrong? We've had false positives too.
Well, that's disappointing, isn't it?
Do you have a better way to find an arrow?
Yes. But it involves Ruktuk being well rested.
I'm listening.
Well, it is how we have found 3 of the other arrows. If this is the location of the final 6th arrow.
Yeah.
I think you're saying a wrong number on purpose.
Yes, the final 6th arrow. Final 6th? No, one of the. No, because we don't have the 5th one.
You're like correcting yourself.
Yeah.
The 5th of 6. If this is one of them, then we have a very narrow search area, and it would be very easy for Ruktuk to find the exact position. But,
give me a deception check.
I mean, it's half true.
I know. Yeah. I know it's half true.
No.
Okay, fine. It is. The last arrow would be here.
I didn't even say anything.
I know.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I can just feel it.
Okay.
Tricky is like, shit, I'm really not good at lying.
You literally had like the inner monologue where you were like, The final 6 arrow. Perfect. I used the wrong number of arrows. Shit, did I say that out loud? Did I say that in my mind? I mean 5th. It's the 5th and final arrow.
Anyway, yes, if we can have a nice rested time for Rugtuck to regain the necessary thing he requires. It is very difficult for him to do. It takes all of the things he needs. Well, he can only do it once a day.
Tricky, you know I like you, but we're just changing one team that we're splitting with for another. How am I getting anything extra out of this?
Well, it doesn't have to be. I mean, the fewer people, the better. Your whole team doesn't need to be here.
Oh, that one's gonna need a persuasion check.
On.
Oh my god, can I fucking roll better?
Apparently not. Dorema is taken aback by the statement and replies back out. She replies back out loud. What did she say exactly? She would reply back out loud. What? No, that my team would kill me if I tried something like that. And then like everyone like pauses for a second and like glances at her direction. And she realizes that she said it out loud, and she looks at you and she like leers at you, and you hear Penelope pipe up, "I want to talk to Barthelian." What? No, you stay right here. And Barthelian calls out from the back of the room, "I heard someone wanted to talk to me." Maybe she can help us find where that other mouse went to.
People keep saying things like, "We will know where people are when they leave this room."
I say this out loud.
Last time I checked, neither of us were clairvoyant. Actually, I guess I never checked. Penelope, are you clairvoyant?
No, I'm not. And Barthelian says, "Well, usually people will have a plan when they try to steal someone else's arrow or try to ambush a squad. So maybe you know where she went, or you have a special hideout."
Well, see, here's the thing about planning. It requires you to know that somebody has an arrow. And we showed up and we saw an arrow and we were like, "Oh shit, that's a pretty cool arrow." But we don't have a plan, so let's just go grab it.
I love that so much.
That
no,
is
there
quite
was-
literally what happened.
Yeah.
There was really no plan. It was just go get arrow and leave.
So it was just a blatant theft.
Yeah, you got a problem with that? We got away with it.
Oh.
You really did, though.
Barthelian is not happy with those choice of words, and he approaches you. He tries to intimidate you.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
He calls out, "Well, if you wanted it so badly, are you sure you don't know where it would go? Even a hint would help you and make your life easier."
I told you I do know where it goes. Oh, you weren't here. You were unconscious because you were a silly man who falls in holes. Wait, I am too.
Let's see. Roll a charisma check of your choice.
This one, it's funniest. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
God, your
The
rolls are
world
not
would
that
not
great.
want-
Rolls tonight.
Why can't I buy inspiration?
Why can't you buy inspiration? You should be able to buy
You
inspiration.
should be able to, yeah.
You don't have it up.
Does he not?
Oh shoot! Oops.
Wow.
Tee. Tee.
Not him, tee.
I thought I got it fixed up. Don't worry, technical difficulties coming in. You can re-roll if someone promises they're about to buy inspiration right now.
I'm about to buy inspiration right now.
I thought I had tweaked it. I guess I didn't. Let's see.
I am
16.
There
I
it
am
is.
buying at least 3
There it
for
is.
Tricky.
At
There it
least
is.
3? Okay.
Yeah.
16. Mine is still coming in under his,
That is true.
but it's at least 16, which is nice.
It is better. There is a redemption. Thank you, Divine.
So I'm getting, I'm using that one and getting 2 more. At least 2 more. People just need to buy me inspiration because I can't roll good ever.
Fuck you. You know what? You're getting 4.
Okay, so that's 3 plus the one that I just used.
Oh,
You
never
got
mind.
5.
That's another
You
one
got
for Ray.
Okay. The inspiration increases. I'm very inspired by my friends' willingness.
And 1 for me.
And
Oh my god, there's so many.
1 for me.
Why? Oh my god, this is why. This must be why. I immediately regret my decision. I'm foreseeing some inflation in the future.
Inflation? Nah,
Mhm.
never.
Okay, Biden.
I think I haven't rolled anything above a 6 this session.
Yeah,
So.
no, like Sig needs it, okay?
That's true.
Sig literally has 4.
I have
What,
4.
4 or 5?
I have 4, but I used 1. So
Oh,
or
okay,
I
yeah,
have 5, used 1. Now I have 4.
So now you got 4, yeah.
Plus
Yeah.
I used 1 earlier and went from a.
Oh, yeah.
I used 1 earlier from fucking up the pit to still fucking up the pit.
It's been a wild ride.
So
Strom. It's
what's
been a
happening with
wild
this?
ride.
What's happening with this intimidation thing?
Yeah. So I was going to get to that. So Barthelian and you go stare each other down. Barthelian simply utters out, "You keep trying you keep trying my patience, despite my oath. It's not. I don't very appreciate it. It's quite grating." And
What is your oath? Is it
it's-
the oath of almost stabbing people who are on the floor trapped?
He looks at Penelope and she's glaring at him. And now Direma turns in. Yeah, what kind of oath does a paladin take that does that, Barthelian? You know that was a bluff. I would never actually do that to somebody.
Oathbreaker.
What? Do none of you trust me?
No.
Tricky,
believe-
call him an oathbreaker.
I believe we are in a scenario where we are distinctly meant not to trust each other.
Well, by the sky name, I would not do something so callous. But I do want to make sure that whenever I defeat an opponent, it is in a fair and just battle. Like Penelope. Well, maybe not Penelope. I didn't even fight you. And Penelope is, ticked by that statement. You don't know the exact nature of how Penelope went down, but Barthelian seemingly wasn't involved. Well, we still need to hunt some people down. I'm going to go ahead and get some patrols, unless you're done. Unless you have something else to ask me about Penelope. And she kind of looks around and looks to you as if she got his attention, but doesn't really know what to do next.
Well, I'm mostly curious as to, how this whole split is going to work. What do I get out of this?
Well, yeah, Dilemma, we did not quite figure that out. And, I wasn't really appreciative of this whole plan to begin with. It wasn't the intent of this exercise. And Dilemma is like, yeah, exercise, schmexercise. We'll be actual legends of this school if we can find this kind of treasure. Isn't that worth more than a silly little test? Silly. This is my first chance to prove myself. Do not take this lightly. They start to get into a bit of a heated exchange, and Penelope looks to you as if like, now's the chance.
Yeah, I'm gonna shift a little closer, turn around, offer the quiver as close to her as I can.
All right, she's going to make a stealth check, or actually, she's going to make a sleight of hand check.
Please,
she's going to be at
need
disadvantage because she is wearing these shackles behind her back.
Yeah.
So I'll just roll twice and choose the lower version. Oh, that was a disadvantage. Holy crap.
Let's go!
And they are going to roll their perception checks, also at disadvantage. I will choose the person with the higher perception, which I think is Arthelian.
Should be.
Mm.
His perception's not great.
It should be. That should be good. Mr. Paladin with wisdom.
Paladins actually use charisma.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, they do.
Yeah, they do. Alright, that's good.
All right, and they start getting into a heated exchange. You hear lines and insinuations about Dilemma's greed and Arthelian's like false chivalry, and things start to get around. The other people in the group start to surround them. You can see some lackeys are coming in from the other side. Some of them are cheering on Dilemma. Others of them are cheering on Boss, referring to Barthelian. And you can see that that Penelope wriggles along the sand, getting closer and closer. She can feel the quiver on your back. And right before they turn, she pulls her hands away and rolls back before they notice. And they're like, all right, you know what? This is something that we should discuss between ourselves and not involve the prisoners, and then we can decide what the rate will be once we get your cooperation.
I don't like the term prisoner. I prefer shackled guest.
Potential profiteer, he says. He kind of throws that word around like a derogative.
Yes, that works too.
That wasn't a compliment.
Well, you were offering me profits, so
let's just get this over with. He turns to the Remnants. They start walking away as they discuss things, and Penelope looks at you. You can see a gray glint shining in her hand. She's like, I got it.
I tell her just with my normal telepathy, because it's free to use.
I don't think you have normal telepathy with Mus. Only with
I
fish
have
and
normal telepathy with everyone. But
right, because of your Scion thing. Yeah.
No, not my Scion thing.
Oh.
They can't return.
Oh, okay.
But it just is easier. I'm just gonna tell her that the password or the code word is flume.
Yes, I remember that was the one.
Mm-hmm.
Which in Dwarvish means animate elephant.
Yep. Okay. When to? She's like debating on when's the best time to use it.
Yeah, I guess we can full mind meld so it can go back and forth.
Yes, it's a very good question as to when we do it. I think we need to get. I think we should. Someone, I think, saying like, "Oh, watch out! They're going to," and then suddenly, boom, elephant.
You think they'll fall for something like that?
I don't know. I'm very bad at deceiving people. I have a very, very readable voice.
Well, guess so. what if, she says, and then that line of thought is interrupted by a loud clang as a shovel seems to hit a solid object, and you can hear Rosetta call out to the group, "Hey, I think I found something!" And everyone starts to rush over to look.
I still have legs. I'm gonna stand up.
Were you not shackled? Oh wait, no, we did not shackle your legs.
His feet was not shackled. Pens are.
Pens are.
Spyro, Spyro was like,
right,
"Do you
right.
mind?"
I remember.
And I was like, "I do.
I
Mind.
do mind.
Mm-hmm.
I offer my hands behind my back to like take the elephant.
Oh, Pen gives it to you.
Okay. Also, I'm gonna help Pen up.
She can get up, but she'll be moving very slowly.
Yeah, that's fine. Just gonna kind of walk over here.
Okay, you can see that Dorema is already rushingly digging through sand. One of the lackeys starts to join her. The other people start to, after confirm, will not be looking at that forever. So how are you trying to make your way through?
I mean, I guess I'm just going the same speed as Penelope.
Okay.
How slow does she go?
She goes half as fast.
Okay.
And because she's wearing shackles, she will probably alert people if she walks. As the metal rings clang against each other.
Pick her up.
Yeah, I guess I can't pick her up. My hands are behind my back.
She's not that heavy.
I don't know if that's... What are you gonna give her a piggyback ride?
Fronty back ride.
Well, your hands are shackled behind your back.
Yes, but she has...
Oh my god.
If... It would be very uncomfortable for her, but she could dangle by her shackled arms from my neck.
Wait, like a
Would that
fucking
not
noose?
like choke you?
Yeah.
No, like I'm wearing a mouse necklace.
How small is your neck?
So it would go on the back. I mean, you're very tall.
I'm very tall.
You'd be wearing her like a front fanny pack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Amazing.
All right. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to give you.
So I'm gonna start here. I don't want to like try to finagle her onto my front.
Be like, do you trust me?
I like this. Are you serious? Oh God, no. This is okay. Whatever. Just hurry up.
Okay. I'm gonna lift this muss into a sort of like a front fanny pack position.
Make a stealth check. You have disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Whoa!
The only roll that actually worked.
Okay. Now what?
So how fast can I move?
Do you have encumbrance training?
I do have encumbrance training.
You can move at normal speed.
Okay.
Because your legs aren't shackled.
I'm just gonna walk out.
You're just gonna walk out? Okay.
I'm just gonna go.
You hold on. You make it. What's your speed again?
30.
Okay, so you make it about this far.
Yeah.
Before people are confident about the finding and start to turn around, you see that Spyro turns and notices you and Pen clearly leaving, and it's like, oh, what the fuck?
Feel the flume.
Run!
They're getting
Slam
away.
dunk. Feel the flume. Slam dunk.
All right.
Oh, let's go!
Oh shoot, I should have this ready.
Mm.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh shoot, I don't have it.
Oh no.
Elephant.
I'm a fool.
We talk about
Oh.
this elephant so much.
Oh gosh, I'm a fool. Just pretend there's an elephant.
That looks like a llama.
Shut up.
That's definitely not a llama.
That is
Also-
a weird looking elephant.
It's gargantuan.
Just pretend it's an elephant. Oh yeah, you're right. It is
Ah.
gargantuan, so it's huge specifically.
Oh, huge, right?
Yeah. So
Okay.
bam.
Huge.
How did
I'm just gonna fucking book it. We
All
go.
right. You book it? The elephant is you instruct the elephant to cover your escape,
Yeah.
and you hear the elephant get. I mean, it is 12 versus 1, so the elephant valiantly defends you, but is absolutely fucking clobbered.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm gonna yell as I leave.
They-
Elephant, go! Also, everybody else, fuck you!
What they thought? He has the damn prisoner. Fucking get out of the way! I told you not to trust him. This is your fault if you didn't get yourself fucking skewered. Excuse me.
Mm.
And that's all you hear as you make. That's the last you hear of as you make your escape.
Mm. Yay! Let's go!
I did it.
Let's fucking
You-
go!
Now, mark
That was
that you do
fucking
not
good.
have your elephant anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I gotta delete that.
Fucking hashtag worth it.
that was fucking worth it.
Yeah.
All right.
Operation Save
As a-
Myself and Pen.
As a
Mm-hmm.
as a bit of a deleted or as a bit of an extra scene before we close out the session, they finish the fight with the elephant, and you hear you weren't here for this, but I kind of just want to say it. They finish this fight, and the dust kind of settles, and Spyro's like, "Oh, god damn it! Now what are we gonna do? They have the prisoners, they have their freedom, and they have the key." And Dryadmin says, "Well, they don't have all the keys. They did say that all the keys have to. Oh, yeah, What do they have the arrow.
I didn't tell them anything.
Yeah. Well, Derma's like, well, they did say they all fit into something. It sounded like they really needed all of them, and we have one. So this isn't over yet."
Hmm.
Not. Oh.
Joke's on you. This is how I'm gonna spend my 7 days.
What do you mean spend your 7 days?
Oh, we're supposed to stay in here for 7 days.
with this crazy freaking like stalemate.
Yeah.
This Mexican
100%.
standoff.
Yup.
100%.
We are that petty.
Because knowing full well, since if Tricky tells us that Rosetta is their key to tracking them down, we're gonna have to hide them again.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna hide the keys again? I guess that's true. All right,
I am.
and I think
curious how Rosetta's tracking them, though. Is it the same way as me or not?
you're not sure.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, that is, I think, a good place to call the session.
Yeah.
Oh my god, why is it 11 o'clock already?
All right.
Because it's 11 o'clock.
Let's
Is
go
it good?
ahead. Let's go ahead and find someone to raid. My music player isn't working, so I'm really sad about it. But I'm just gonna go ahead and throw my chat at someone. The Spiff is streaming right now, and they are playing. It looks like they're playing Pokemon, so I'm gonna send y'all that way. I don't have a raid message because I need to go to bed because it's super late, and I am deeply exhausted. So we're just gonna send our love their way. All right. Look out for my schedule for next week. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, Cub Stouts. Love you all. Until next time, peace
I
out.
don't need sleep, I need answers.
Bye bye.